right there.
I think so. I think it's quite hilarious. Hilarious! Alright, so I have two proxies. I have these two here because I haven't ordered them yet. But I was like, I don't want as many tutors, so I'm going to fix that problem. Well, hello, Mr. Pothead.
I just made a bunch of people salty.
Oh?
8-9 pod.
Uh-huh.
I got told my Esther deck was CDH because I could cast Omniscience on turn 4.
I mean, that's a fair turn to cast it.
No fast mana. No fast mana involved.
So, like, for instance, my Windgrace deck, right? That can hard cast, that can hard cast Eldrazi Titans on turn 3.
Yeah, see, I played Omniscience on turn 4, and blew up, and then won on turn 6.
I mean, that's scary, of course, but...
We're playing 8-9 high power. What do you expect?
So, like, this deck, I would call, like, a pretty high... I would call it an 8. But, like, I put limitations on myself in this deck, right? So, one of the limitations that I put on it is I can only win with one particular card. And I refuse to win any other way. And the only goal of that deck is to win that way. So there's really powerful cards, but I limit myself with only playing only playing towards that goal. So I have two proxies in here. I hope everyone's okay with that. They're both really cheap cards. I just haven't had the time to either look to see if I own them or buy them because my local game shop didn't have them and it made me sad.
So what kind of power level are we looking at here?
I would say 8 is what I'm sitting at right now.
Yeah, I would say the same. For mine, and for you, and for his.
I would say the mine's more of a 7 with the potential of being 8 if I draw it right, but
Right.
I haven't
Okay.
had to go off yet. So, but I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not.
Yo, this deck is all about fun. I won't really stop what you're doing, but when on the last turn, you'll be like, "Oh, that was pretty cool." So,
I don't mind losing if it's something cool.
Oh, it's brilliant. By the way, are you guys okay with me streaming and all the wonderful stuff? I am on Twitch and YouTube right now. Say hi to all of my zeroed fans because no one's come in yet. But that's just because I literally started 3 minutes ago.
Hi, nobody.
Yeah, my brother, like, he doesn't turn on the notifications, right? So, like, I end up having to, like, tell him. I have to text him when I'm live. Yeah.
I am wanting to play Krenko, which is going to be very underpowered for what y'all want to play.
I don't know. I've seen Krenko go off.
My Krenko was a $50 budget deck.
Okay.
I'm basically just playing Gabos.
I mean, that's fair.
And they're not good Gabos.
Okay.
It's not a good deck. It's like a 6 on its best day.
Okay.
So I will let y'all find another.
Okay.
Power.
Not a problem. I will try. But before you go, you should definitely scan one of those QR codes with your cell phone and check out my channel. We have a podcast and never mind. Anyway, I'll tell you. I have a podcast with my good friend, Mr. Tim over there. And we talk about decks that we built. And we also talk about other fun topics like Rule Zero and what you should talk about. And the next episode we're talking about was our 2023 year-end roundup. I should probably put my commands in.
Yeah, me too. All right.
Works better when I type.
Where is your podcast at? Is it YouTube,
It's-
Spotify, all the above?
All of it. So you're gonna look for the AZA Commander podcast. You can also just like scan my YouTube channel QR code, and it's there as well.
Okay.
Let's see. Did he break our lobby? Another instance, a spell table. No, our lobby is not broken. Wonderful. Yeah, this deck's fun. In fact, I have an episode about this podcast on our podcast. It is episode 3. And if you want to cheat and figure out what I'm doing ahead of time, you can watch that first half of the episode before we get our 4th.
Go now. Go.
Go! I demand it! No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm shooting you subscribe on YouTube right now.
Sweet. It will pop up on my screen eventually. YouTube is really slow, and sometimes YouTube subscriptions just don't show up.
Hey!
Hello, Edgar Markov. I think that's sitting right around the right power level.
Is it? I don't know if I want to play that. No, I just played this.
No worries. I just saw it on your table, so.
Yeah, no, I totally, yeah, no, 100%. I don't know if I'm gonna play Edgar though.
I will let you know we're sitting at like 8, really high 7.
Okay, so like I got a Krenko. That's pretty.
That's funny. Our last guy was like, I have a Kranko deck that I want to play, and it's like a 6. And I wanted this, like, in my head, I was like, is it though? Like, it does. Is it? Kranko is always good. Even if you get him out on turn 4, like, it's still really good.
I'm even skeptical of the, like, it's a budget version deck. Like, of course it can be.
I wouldn't say this is a budget version. I got some secret. Like I went out. Maybe you want to build the deck as they made that secret layer drop with the goblins. I really like the art. So I was like, I'm gonna make a goblin.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to build a deck. Like, I have a Doctor Who deck that is nothing but all 4 cards. Like, I jammed the 3 Doctor Who decks into one crazy deck.
Okay.
So like I like to do things like that. Yeah, so it's like it's all 16 doctors. I bought the secret layer to add the 14. Yeah, so I do like my decks that I build are always really weird. Like this deck only has one way to win. I refuse to win any other way. So yeah, most of my decks I like to have like an alternate win con tell me how I play the deck. Like I have a Phage the Untouchable deck. Like who does that besides someone like me?
So this deck's very strange. This will probably be the only Schleyenhaller deck you see like this. About 15 years ago I used to play and then I quit. And I was big into allies and standard. So this is Schleyenhaller allies.
Allies, interesting.
And it still has all of the Schleyenhaller win cons that you see in normal one though, but it's just built around allies.
Strong Blazer, what's up? You know, I read his name wrong all the time. It's Stormblazer. Okay, I want to, but like I just like I'm hungry, so like I saw Stromboli and
yeah, you see those letters together and your brain interprets Stromboli.
Yeah. This hand is absolutely crap, but like I don't want to.
You wanna randomize that player order before we keep our hands?
You know, never. I want to go first. 1, 2, 3. I can go a second. I can go a second. So I will say the same thing to you, Million. I am streaming right now. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, you go for it.
And you're more than welcome to watch my stream as we play. The only added benefit you get is my chat gets silly sometimes, and they like to talk about trading posts and I think I might have forgotten to mention trading posts.
Trying to remember if this is one of the decks that has it. I think it is.
I think it would fit okay in that deck.
I can't keep this. I only have 1 mana. I can't keep that.
The way we do mulligans here is if you go past your free mulligan, don't keep a soul ring, but we're just going to stay to 7 because we're here to have a good time.
Okay.
Hey, hello.
Call it the super casual mulligan.
I will keep this hand, I guess.
Yeah, I'll try this one.
Yeah, this hand's not super great, but I think it'll be fine. Why, hello,
All right,
Jamie.
we good?
I am groovy. By the way, we do have a podcast with my friend down here. It's called the AZA Commander Podcast. You should definitely check it out.
All right, I'm gonna start us off.
I think we're good to do that.
Forest. I'll tap it for hardened skills, and I will pass turn.
Well, that's not fun.
Oh wait, I'm the second. Damn
That's
it.
a pretty good turn 1.
I would
I
agree.
like it.
Kill it with fire.
I know. I wish I could. We're gonna play an underground sea and pass the turn.
All right, draw for turn. I'm gonna play a fetch land, get a stomping ground, play a bird of paradise.
Boo.
What after I pass? 1, 2, 3 damage.
So it's safe to say Tim is no longer in the lead.
Okay, I will drop a turn. Play a land. Or
Jewel-
sorry, I'm not gonna play land. I'm gonna play Looming Spires, and it comes with tapped.
I was gonna be like land jeweled lotus.
No.
If-
Krenko.
If you had a turn,
Krenko, no.
if you had a turn 1 Cranko, I would have had a response and it would have been hilarious.
No turn 1 Krenko. Come on.
Not this game.
I'm not
That much of a monster.
No, I'm not that into this.
Oh, let's see here. I'm getting some good pulls, and I'm sorry because, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play an Impact Tremors. Pass turn.
Okay.
That's also really good.
We're gonna play a Bayou and cast an Arcane Signet.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is from Magicon Philly. And I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap.
Okay.
Off turn. I'll play Firelit Thicket. So I will tap 1, 2, 3 and play Captain Lannery Storm.
We got there, folks.
I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm going to attack Parchin.
Okay.
On attack, I'll get a treasure, and 2 damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should get better at announcing that I'm going to be putting my lobby on our Discord.
And pass.
I will untap.
Yeah, we've been really consistent, unfortunately, lately with holidays and everything, but we can get back into the swing and announce
So,
it.
tap 2 for Goblin Bombardment and pass turn.
Oh my god,
my
why
God.
is there so many scary things happening right now?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's
Are you sorry though?
me.
You
They
played
really
it.
are.
I'm sitting over here just doing normal things like ramping and stuff.
Play.
Da, da, da,
Korean
da,
one.
da, 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 da.
I'm gonna play Fauna Shaman, and Impact triggers will have a trigger.
Yeah.
And I will pass turn.
The Fauna Shaman is survival of the fittest on a creature, right? But it has to tap to do it.
Yeah, tap, pay 1, tap, discard creature card, and then search for one, put it in your hand.
All right, we're going to play a Badlands here. And we're going to play a Mirage Mirror.
What's that do?
I can pay 2 mana to make Mirage Mirror a copy of an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay, I'll untap. Draw for turn. Don't love that. 3 again, this time for Professional Facebreaker.
He's breaking some faces!
Thank you for the shout out. And I think.
Get him, Tim. Get him.
Don't get me, Tim. Don't get me.
You know, I already attacked Parson once. I think it's between you and our Krenko friend over
Dude,
here.
I don't got nothing on the board. I got nothing.
You got a Goblin Bombardment, don't lie.
Well, yeah,
That's
you
a bombardment of guard. That is a goblin bombardment. It's an enchantment. It's not gonna.
But both of you have no blocks. I'm gonna attack Zombie with Capillary Storm.
I'll take
That's
3.
It's 2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop.
So treasure on attack, another treasure on damage, and then second main phase, I'm gonna sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of my library. It's Gala Greeters.
Love that card. Do it. You know you want to cast it.
I mean, I have to. I'm just not happy about missing a land drop on turn 3.
That does stink.
That does hurt. Yeah.
All right, I'll play Gala Greeters and cry myself to sleep. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna play a mountain card. Tap 2 for a Goblin Recruiter. Does anybody have a response for that?
Let me read Goblin Recruiter. Oh,
When he enters the battlefield, I can play. I go through my library, search, pick out whatever Goblin cards I want, then arrange them on the top at whatever order.
I have no responses.
No response
Anybody?
there.
Okay, that's my entire turn. So I'm gonna search for those goblins and pass turn, or do you want me to search for them first? Because I'll just stop whatever's happening and let you know when I have all 4. I'm looking for 4 goblins in total.
I mean, I'm okay with shortcutting it while he plays, unless if you think.
I'll pass it. No, it's good.
Unless
It's
if
gonna
you
be
think.
important, but I'll stop.
I was gonna say, unless if he thinks, knowing what goblins is gonna change what he does.
Yeah, unless you like, if you want me to do that, we can do that. But I don't care. You can play on. Not,
I can start, and if I need to stop,
Yeah,
depending on what I draw, and
I can tell you which ones they are. I know which ones they are. It's Conspicuous Snoop, Kiki Jiki, Skirk, Prospector, and there's one more.
This man's trying to win.
Oh, and Goblin Churgeon. Goblin Churgeon's the other one.
okay, I'm gonna play
Those are the 4.
a green and 1 for Erebaz Druid. Impact Tremors is gonna do 1 to all of you. Okay, that is okay. I'm gonna pay a forest, tap Fauna Shaman. Let's see here. I'm gonna discard Resolute Blade Master, and I'm gonna search my library.
Everyone's searching their list. Dang.
Play right now. Find it. Must be down here. I'm going to get a dockside, put it into my hand.
That seems pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good goblin. Do you want to tell you the truth? I don't actually have a dockside in this goblin deck.
Well, that's the worst kind of goblin deck I've ever seen. Dang.
I know, right? Like I just have because it's not. This isn't a good goblin deck. It's not very good. It's just fun because look at that art. Isn't this art crazy?
That's really cool.
This is the only reason I bought this. It's
And
so
I
cool.
will pass turn, but my space bar is not passing turn.
Shaboop.
Hey, yours works.
Yeah. It's like I'm a professional streamer or something. Alright, we're gonna play a Dragon Skull Summit. We're gonna do red, black, green, blue, white. We're gonna play our good friend Garth, one-eyed.
What's Garth One-Eye do?
He's pretty cool. He is a 5-mana 5/5. I can tap, choose a card name that hasn't been chosen from among Disenchant, Brain Geyser, Terror, Shivan Dragon,
That's pretty
and
good.
Regrowth and Black Lotus. Create a copy of the card of the chosen name. You may cast that copy.
That's still pretty good, man.
So I have all the wait,
Is it? Oh, that's so handy. That's very handy.
yeah. Bam.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Not a real Black Lotus, people.
Calm down. Not a real thing.
Oh, I don't blame you. That shit's expensive.
That's it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Okay,
See now I have a blocker, Tim.
Turn. Okay, I will attack.
All right, Jolene the Plunder Queen. What do you got? That's a sick name. I never heard of this card.
Yeah, Jolene's really cool. In fact, I think
I
Dolly
would-
Parton made a song about her.
Yeah, it's so
Oh,
good.
that's
that-
about her,
it's
hey?
So good that Dolly Parton went back in time 50 years, probably like 30 years.
Well, that song's
Oops.
from the 80s, right?
Maybe.
A
It
little earlier than that.
So check it. The 80s is 40 years ago.
Oh, I know.
It is.
That's why I was like, maybe the 50-year guess wasn't that far off. Now I'm gonna look when Jolene was written. All right, Google.
Okay. Yeah, this is the way. I'm gonna tap 4 and play Jolene, the Thunder Queen.
This
Creature and ETB triggers Gallagrators. I'm going to create a tap treasure token. Jolene's going to add another one to that creation, so I'm going to create 2 tap treasure tokens.
I didn't say lyrics. I said Jolie.
And then I'm going to move to combat.
Oh my God!
60s,
73.
73. Not
Hey,
surprised.
that's old.
Jo-
as shit.
yeah,
No.
yeah. A Dolly Parton is way older than you think. Okay.
Way older, way older.
I am going to attack our Krenko player with Captain Lannery Storm, and I'm going to attack 1 blocker Parchin.
Pardon me?
I'm gonna let it through.
You only have the 1 blocker, right? The
Correct.
elfer. It's
Yep.
not an elf, but it's mana to work. Okay, yeah, I will attack you with the professional face breaker. It's got menace.
Okay. So who's attacking me?
Captain Lannery Storm is attacking the Krenko player.
Captain.
And I'm not gonna sacrifice. Actually, I didn't sacrifice any treasures yet. So it's just a 2/2. So 2 to each of you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get a treasure from Jolene on attack, a treasure from Lannery Storm on attack, and a treasure from Professional Facebreaker for each player that I hit. So I'm gonna get a total of 8.
Oh wait. If you hit me or if you attack me?
I have several different kinds of triggers. So Jolene triggers on attack, or Captain Lannery Storm triggers on attack, Professional Facebreaker triggers whenever I hit a different player. So
okay. I'll block my goblin with kill my goblin recruiter to not take that damage, so you don't get that trigger.
Well, he'll get it from one of them, so you'll have 2 less treasure. So you'll have 6 instead of 8.
Yeah. I'll take the hit. I don't care. That guy can die. The Goblin Recruiter did his job. He's only here to show you his scroll and fuck off.
It's true.
All right, so I get 6 instead of 8 is what we're saying.
That's what it sounds like.
Exactly.
Okay. I will. So that's it for attack second main phase. I will pay 2 treasures and play Prosperous Innkeeper. That's gonna make a treasure, and Jolene's gonna make it free. I'm gonna have Gal agree to trigger and give me 2 life. And I think that's probably it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is it for me. Pass turn.
Okay. I will draw a card. I'll untap, do all the upkeep and stuff. Okay, so does anybody have any counters? Play a land for turn. I'm gonna play 2 for Conspicuous Snoop.
Okay,
Does
what's that?
anybody
do?
have any counters?
The short answer to that question is maybe.
So when Conspicuous Snoop enters the battlefield, I may cast goblin spells from the top of my library. Play with the top of your library revealed. I may cast goblin cards from among them. And as long as the top card of my library is a goblin card, it becomes that goblin card. But all activated abilities of that. It has all activated.
Yeah. I'll Pact of Negation it.
Okay. Good call. Because if you didn't,
You
I
win.
was gonna kill myself actually, because I was like, I didn't want to ruin the game. But I was gonna do it knowing that I could kill all of you. Yeah, okay, well, if that gets countered, then I don't really have much more else I can do this turn. This ends up going like that. And I will pass turn.
Okay.
All right, I have an upkeep trigger. Do not let me lose the game, people.
No, okay, yeah. I think it's fair that we can remind you since you saved us all from dying.
You got 5, hey zombie?
I gotta pay 5.
You got
Yep,
5? Yeah, you got 5 though?
I do.
Nice. Perfect.
Unless if someone. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Stone Rain.
I will. No, well, that wouldn't matter because I can make a Black Lotus in response.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap my druid for red, and then 1. I am going to drop Dockside.
Mm-hmm.
I get. How many artifacts do you have over there, Jeterex?
I have 8.
8. So I'm getting 10 treasures. And then Impact Tremors will do 1 to each of you.
Kaboot.
Okay.
He's got Goblin Bombardment as well.
Yeah, but I don't really have much else to do with it.
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
saying
for
that was-
treasure purposes.
He gets another treasure, is what I'm saying.
Oh, it's an enchantment. Yeah.
I am going to pay 1 green, tap, and discard Tuk Tuk. And I will search.
I almost did it, Tim. I almost did it, but I held back. I didn't do it. You know what I'm talking about, Tim. It's incredible.
I don't.
I will remember you. I almost
I
did
didn't hear
it.
anybody say.
He says, and I will search my library.
It's really stretching. I don't think you should be allowed to do it unless somebody says I will remember.
Oh, they have to throw in the remember part too? Then that just ruins the whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I didn't have to pay 5 my upkeep, my next turn would have been really cool.
I'm going to pay white.
I think if you didn't pay 5 of that upkeep, you would have had next turn. So
Bring
Oh
out
well, that's
Schlein
also
Heart.
true.
That's
I'll
very
do
good.
one to everybody.
Yep.
So here is my question.
Yes.
I'm turn 5 and I could go infinite.
Yeah.
You guys want me to hold back and just continue the game? I'm cool with it.
I mean, I just saved someone from going infinite. I mean, I can't do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like that happens. Is it infinite kill yourself or kill other people?
It's infinite kill the board.
Let's see it.
Everybody.
See what you got.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see what it is, man.
I will
Remember
sacrifice
you.
3 treasures. War Elemental. And
Uh-huh.
that will have Impact Tremors do 1 to everybody.
Yup.
Yeah.
Whenever damage is dealt to an opponent, you could put a +1/+1 counter on War Elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Shalai and Halar will do 1 damage to we'll just say zombie,
Uh-huh.
which is going to put a +1/+1 counter on War Elemental, which will
Yep.
trigger Shalai and Halar. And
Seems good to me.
That's it.
Can anyone stop it?
All right. So what I was gonna do, if I didn't have to pay 5, okay, I was going to have Mirage Mirror become a copy of Dockside Distortionist, and then copy it with a Sculpting Steel, and get all the treasures, and then play Belladros because I like Belladros.
Fair enough. I think you guys knew where I was going with that.
I don't think you can do that.
Why?
I don't because what? How do you copy a Dockside Extortionist with a Sculpting Steel?
Oh, it doesn't stay an artifact. Never mind. I just assumed it stayed stayed as an artifact. It just becomes it. It's not an artifact in addition. Never mind. My plans were foiled.
Okay, well, that was that. No infinite for the Goblin deck. But
Hey, you know what? I didn't have to pay the 5.
you didn't have to pay the 5. You died anyways. You're right. You're right. You did.
All right, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. It was nice playing with you. I'm going to watch some of your podcasts tomorrow morning while I'm getting
Wonderful.
ready for work. And
Wonderful, wonderful.
it was good playing with you guys.
Thank you, GG's.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dip out and see what else. It's fun playing with you, man.
All
Never had
right,
my Crank
wonderful.
go off like that. Truthfully, never had my Crank go off that fast on spell table. I've had it happen.
Right. And I mean, so answer me this before you go. So if
Yeah.
he doesn't have the pact, if I blow up your Goblin Bombardment in response to the first activation, does it ruin it?
It would have, yes, blowing up the Goblin Bombardment would have ruined it as well.
You probably could have still won the following turn, but not that turn.
Well, no, because it won't be a
It's a
Kikajiki
one-turn
anymore.
thing. It's a one-thing turn, yeah.
Because
Yeah, but he
Essentially,
gets it. But because they go away.
Mhm.
They get the
well, no,
tokens
I
go
would
away.
have drawn Kiki Jiki,
Right.
and so I wouldn't have the ability to just.
Well, you
tap
could've-
and make a copy.
you could have made 1,000,000 copies of that creature on
Yeah, I
your
could've, and then
upkeep.
sacked them all to Goblin Bombardment.
Well, no,
Right,
I'm
that's
just
how
saying
you-
on your upkeep as a whole too. Like you could have made 1,000,000,
Oh.
but they would have been
that
tapped
would have
anyway.
been really bad. That would have been really bad because my next creature that I put underneath there was a Goblin Prospector, so I would have been able to.
Right.
That.
So then you have as much mana as you want. So
Yeah, I would have had infinite mana.
then you could just dump your hand at least.
And then
You're-
I exactly dump my hand and.
You're
get
still
Crank
very
Roll.
much in the game at that point, but still, so really like there's no way for me to know that, but like there's a part of me that's like if I had dealt with the Goblin Bombardment,
Oh, the
you
game would
could've
have.
saved-
Yeah.
you could have saved that pact for the other guy, but we didn't know.
Well, I'm
I-
first in
yeah, you're
rotation
right.
anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
That was a good game, though. That was a good game. I'm happy to see this go off. I'm very happy. I built it myself.
Yeah.
And it's
So-
like the most expensive thing in that is like there's a mana echoes and
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's just the mana echoes that's very expensive. Other than the secret layer cards. The secret layer cards are pretty pricey. I don't have Dockside. I don't have a lot of cards that cost a shit ton.
Yeah.
as you saw,
So
this
I was
deck's
pretty
quite
happy.
expensive.
There's no like mana crypt. I got no mana crypt. I got no like turn 1 crazy stuff. It's a soul ring. I'm gonna soul ring.
Soul Ring.
Got a soul
Dang.
ring, buddy.
Soul Ring, big spender. Ruh-roh.
Yeah, dude. There's one thing I haven't ever done in this next deck I want to play. Probably gonna do one more tonight, and it is the Jurassic Park. I just want to play Jurassic Park.
Do it. It's only 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll go then.
Oh, dude, it's only 9 o'clock where I'm at.
Even better.
Yeah.
So you're not covered in snow. Oh, good.
Oh, dude, I'm covered in the fucking snow.
Are you? Oh, great.
Oh, he's up north then.
I live on a ski hill, bro.
I'll keep this hand.
Yeah. Yeah, there's snow. It's kind of shitty and like hard, and it hasn't snowed a lot, but it's cold as shit still. Are you guys in the States or Canada?
We are in the States.
You guys are in the States.
The great state of Pennsylvania, because I'm
There you go,
America.
Eagles.
A very fine go birds to you.
Go Birds! Sucks. I won't even be able to watch the game tomorrow.
That does suck.
I see what power level you guys think of playing, but any
this-
restrictions?
This is an 8. It only wins in one way, but it wins in that way very spectacularly.
Okay. I guess I'll bring like a 7-8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to think
I
this
think-
hand's a lot worse than it is.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
about right. If
Yeah,
you-
this
if you have
hand's a
something-
lot worse.
No.
Did you just leave? I'm gonna play dinos. I got an alright hand. I'm just gonna leave this year. I'm gonna grab something to drink.
I had a Soul Ring and 4 lands and 2 spells that I didn't want to cast. It was a Force of Will and Finale of Revelations. Ooh, while I'm thinking about it, let's see, is my wife still up? And see if she loves me. I'm gonna see if she will get me my Bucky's beef jerky for me.
You still have Bucky's stuff.
Yeah, I have one more
I
bag
guess-
of beef jerky.
I guess beef jerky lasts for a while.
I have to relearn a magic trick tomorrow because I kind of promised magic tricks. And I have to
To who?
Friendsgiving or Friendsmas, I guess you can call it.
Okay.
I promised magic trick. And I feel obligated to
Which magic trick you're trying to learn?
basically I find a 4 of a kind, but then it doesn't end up being a 4 of a kind. Then I turn something else into a 4 of a kind. Then I refine the 4 of the kind that I was originally looking for. And then the deck changes color. It's pretty cool.
Okay. My new commander is Pant Laza.
Liar, pants on fire, though.
You got
That's the one. Yep.
Oh my god. Let's randomize the player order. 1, 2, 3. Really?
I'll take
You
that.
did it.
hey, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Well,
For who?
well
It could have kicked me from the game and I couldn't have come back. That's true.
Your computer could have just completely fried and you can't play anymore at all.
Oh, don't say that. I don't want my computer to fry. My computer's too
You get
nice.
You get exiled so hard that your computer shuts down.
Draw for turn. Play a Bountiful Promenade. Which comes
Oh, I don't even have a keepable hand. Ah!
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
man. Oh, my bad.
yeah, he's gonna counter your land.
Yeah, are you gonna counter my land? Please don't.
Sure, I'll keep this hand. It's not great.
Yeah, mine's very slow, but I don't want to go back again.
Yeah, me neither. Since you weren't here, Luke, for the last game, are you okay with me streaming?
Yep.
And
I'm fine.
you are more than welcome to check out the stream as we play. The only added benefit you get is you get to see my chat and they can be funny. I don't show. Oh, I should probably here and be at 40.
All right, Pants. Is that all you're doing?
Yep. Pass and turn, man.
All right. I'll draw my card. I will play this very unassuming forest and do nothing else. Pass.
Oh wait, it's not my turn. I'm so sad.
From the last game.
I will draw. I will play a Temple of Silence. I'll scry one, and I'll put that on the bottom, and I'll pass.
Shaboosh. We're gonna play a Verdant Catacomb and get a black red. I'll get a Badlands and then pass the turn. Actually, I'll get the shock land instead, but I'm not gonna shock myself.
Okay. I think I'm actually at 40 health. I don't know why my
Because you deserve it. No, I'm just kidding.
Playing the handicap.
Yeah, fair enough. Because I
Blood crit.
think drink the last game. I'm gonna. You're done. You're done. Zombie.
Oh yeah, I was just getting my blood crit.
Perfect. I'm going to upkeep draw. I'm gonna play a mountain for turn.
A mountain?
A mountain. I'm gonna play 2 for a Farseek, green and one whatever. I'm gonna go look for a island, swamp, plains, or mountain card. And it's gonna come on
5 years to say the exact same thing, except of or, it will say and.
Mm-hmm.
And it will only cost 1 mana too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually have any fancy shocklands in here. Oh
I
yes, I
don't.
do.
I think.
Yeah, try them would be the if you don't need them in. And
I
old jet.
I have a Canopy Vista.
Also good.
Yo, that's pretty good.
need to open up my Pants Lazas to upgrade my Yashath Sun's Avatar deck.
Yeah, you
I
really-
will fucking pass turn. It's,
Yeah,
it's-
you really do need to do that. Everybody said so.
True.
I'm gonna play this mountain, and I'm gonna play Gala Greeters, just like last time, except on a different turn.
Shocker.
Yes.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a Temple of Malady. I'll scry one. Put that on the bottom, and I'll pass.
Skadoosh. Really? I drew the Badlands, by the way.
Well, now you don't. No longer indecisive, are you?
We're going to play a Glacial Fortress tapped and pass the turn. This hand's like, the more I look at it, the less exciting it is.
Stop looking at it. It'll get more exciting.
Clearly, that's what I'm doing right here.
By that logic.
Yes, by that logic. I'll pay 3 for a Cultivate and pass turn. Go look for some more lands.
Excellent.
And then
it's 2 basics.
I'm assuming you're gonna play a land as well from one of the lands.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, did I not play that? I did not play
No, they're just gonna switch.
Oh my god, that was
nothing.
fully fucking brutal. But no, and
All right, I'll play my land for turn. I'll play 3 and play Professional Facebreaker, just like last game.
Wow.
Look, I barely shuffled it all. I'm gonna move to combat, and to welcome him to the table, I'm gonna attack Luke for 1.
No.
I'm sorry. I should have had a Gala Greeter ETB, which is going to make a tapped treasure, and then when Gala Greeter hits you for a total of 1, Professional Facebreaker is going to make me an untapped treasure. 2, 3, 4, and that is it for me. Pass.
I will untap. I will draw. I will play a forest. I will tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and then I'll tap another 2 to play my own Galley Readers, and I'll pass.
Whoa.
Even have the same art.
Well,
Because it was the
I was-
cheapest one.
It was the cheapest one. Also, all the local game stores have like 30 of these.
Oh yeah. It
Like,
was a
okay.
promo at some point?
Yeah, it was a promo. Like, I feel like if I buy some eggs, I'm gonna find like one of these in there.
Okay, we're gonna play a root-bound Crag. We're gonna play one for Soul Ring. We're gonna do 3 for another Soul Ring. And then pray my shit doesn't get pushed in fast.
Okay, I will untap my
I-
keep and draw.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because having 2 Soul Rings is scary.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I will draw a turn.
There's a dinosaur on your land.
There is. It is a Jurassic Park. It's a Jurassic Park land.
Going roar.
Yeah, dinosaurs, baby. This deck has all of them, like this one. Also, Jurassic.
Sweet.
Also has dinosaurs.
I want to.
It's got all 6 of them.
I think I want to build the Sultai Dino. That like gets the keywords of other things and stuff.
Mm.
I'm not sure which one. That
I don't
is.
have a Sultai deck. That's why I kind of want to build it.
I'll pay 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll leave a canopy just to open.
Yeah, it's
1, 2, 3, 4,
it's
5.
I thought it was. It's Indominus Rex.
Yeah.
Indominus
Yeah.
Rex. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will play my Pantlaza. So I'm gonna explore for 4. Discover 4, is it? What is it?
Yeah,
Discover Board.
Board.
Owen
It's-
and
has
Blue
its-
Partners.
Discover 4. I'm
Yeah.
gonna discover 4.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
not
know.
4, unfortunately, because that's really good. That is 4. It's called Dinosaur Egg. It comes in. And then when it dies, I get to discover. Whenever this enters the battlefield, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, if that creature has greater power or toughness than Dinosaur Egg, I get a 1/1 counter on Dinosaur Egg.
Mm.
Yeah. That's good. That'll be it. That's all I got.
Sorry, I got distracted. What did you hit on the Discover?
Dinosaur Egg. Dinosaur Egg. So 0/3 gets a counter whenever I play a bigger creature.
When it dies, he discovers what?
When he dies, he discovers his toughness. So he's a toughness 3 right now.
He discovers that friendship was the answer all along.
Friendship was always the answer.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Friendly Sweater knew that. In fact, Friendly Sweater is someone in my chat, by the way.
D. Okay. What am I?
Right. Is that a precon or is that like how do you get those cards specifically?
Who are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to chat.
Oh.
Not a precon. Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What cards are you talking about?
The Owen and the dinosaur that gives.
I think those were in the booster.
Okay, both these are from the precon. Yeah, both those dinosaurs are definitely precon dinosaurs.
Well,
Alright,
no,
I'm gonna
because it's
pay
Sultai.
for-
It's not in the.
What is
Yeah.
it? The Jurassic Park cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Those
are some that you had to crack in.
Yeah,
I
those-
feel like.
Yeah,
the
I got
answers.
those from the packs I bought. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, they're and you can crack them in Ixalan packs, I think.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
gonna
all
pay
Ixalan
for
packs.
and play Jolene. That's gonna trigger Galley Greeters, and I'm gonna make a treasure tap. Jolene's gonna turn that into 2 tap treasures,
Gross.
and then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to. Ooh, feels bad, man. I'm going to attack Luke with the professional facebreaker and Zombie with the Galley Greeter.
I cannot block, so I'll take 3.
How big is Gallagher?
The fresh strike bracer's just 2.
I'll take 2.
Gallagher's just 1. On attack, I'm gonna get 2 treasures. And then no blocks up for both of you? Okay. And then Face Breaker's gonna trigger 2 more times, so I will get a total of 4 more. Now what do I want to do?
Hit your land drop.
Oh, I want to hit my land drop. Here we go. Thanks, friend. There we go.
I was gonna say, like, you could exile 7 cards top your library and find a land.
I could, but I did have a land, so I don't need to do that. That was a good thought, though. I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice 4 of those treasures, and I'm going to cast Aetherworks Marvel.
I love that card.
I know you do. It's a bit of fun, and that's it for me, Pass.
Aetherworks.
Okay.
Yeah, so whenever a permanent I control goes to the graveyard, I get an energy. And then I can tap it, pay 6 energy, look at the top 6 cards, and cast a spell from among them for free. So
What
you
deck
spin the
did I
wheel.
put that in? I know I had that in the deck. I don't remember what deck it's in.
I'll play Swamp.
I think my wife fell asleep because I did not receive any beef jerky. So after my turn, I'm getting some beef jerky.
I got an orange.
You know, I have clementines. No, mandarin oranges,
Man,
Pick
it's like, yeah,
straight off the tree.
That's
they're
how.
so good.
Commander.
Love good Mandarin orange, man.
Mhm.
And I'll give my Gallagher's a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, you
That
will.
makes sense.
I'll pass.
Okay, each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional vigilance counter on it. And then you can remove 3 counters from among creatures you control. Put the
So the way I'll distinguish it is a counter on the art will be Vigilance, Flying, Menace, Lifelink, whatever, and we'll sort that out. A +1/+1 counter will go in the text box.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and draw a card for turn. Interesting. All right, so we're gonna play Badlands. 4, 5, 6, 7. Chromatic Orrery?
Damn.
Damn.
I know, right?
Shit. Fuck, we all said it at the same time.
I have 2 things that I want to do. I think I save up the instant speed stuff. Then I'll pass my turn and grab some beef jerky. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. That's pretty helpful. Okay. I think I gotta worry about some of the colors that I got. So I don't want to. Let's do planes. I got plain forest. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna just have to do this.
Okay.
Okay. I will play 4 for a hulking raptor.
Mm-hmm.
So my dinosaur actually get a +1/+1.
What creature is
that? That is a hulking raptor.
A hulking raptor.
Hulking raptor, yes. And then Pentlast will trigger off of him, and so I get to discover. Is it toughness? It's toughness. So I only get to discover 3 actually.
By the way, this stream brought to you by Bucky's Steakhouse Beef Jerky. I'm trying it for the first time. It better be delicious.
If you want to spend an hour trying to stop and go to the bathroom, go to Bucky's.
If you want to
I'll play
see
African Seer off of that.
100 billboards to the same place that say the same things over and over and over again, look for Bucky's billboards.
Top 1 for Soul Ring. Top to Soul Ring and the Campy Vista for green. To play Undergrid Migration.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna reveal just a little 2/3 Exquits Firstborn of Gizath. That's part of the pre-con too.
Exquits.
He's adorable.
You just got a cute.
Mhm.
You just got a cute little land. And then I'm gonna look for a land. Basic land and put it on the play. There's a plains. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Probably should have looked for the Casperk ones, but I don't feel like it. Oh, he's a 1/4.
Oh, this is so good.
I'll pass. I'll just pass turn, boys. I got nothing.
Okay. Oh no.
Hmm.
Nobody wants
Yeah.
treasures. That's okay.
Wait. How do you get treasures? There's a way I can make.
You attack people
Yeah,
that
we-
aren't him.
Read by commander.
Oh, if
Yeah.
I attack people that aren't you, I get
Don't-
treasures.
Yeah.
Don't pay
it-
more mana. Here's
yeah,
some
whenever-
mana.
yeah.
It's
Whenever
fine.
a player attacks one or more of my opponents. So if you attack somebody who's not me, you get a treasure.
I did not realize that, but I'll suture my word. I'll just skip. I'll go next turn.
Bucky's had like a wall of beef jerky, and I can see why.
Not the card.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sacrifice 2 treasures, which is gonna trigger Aetherworks Marble twice.
I'm so happy you have that, Tim.
And I'm gonna play Inferno of the Star Mounts. That's
I'm gonna
trigger
mono
out-
green it.
Man, that's a good one.
That's scary.
You incredible dick. Okay.
You incredible dick.
I'm gonna pay
Was it good?
1
What? It was 6 or 7.
6.
2.
6. Okay, I'll get that on my next
Oh,
upkeep.
fuck. 6. Oh damn.
Okay, I am going to move to combat. And I will. Everybody's got multiple blockers except for zombie now.
True.
So I can't just menace people. It's gonna get a lot more treasures, and then you jinxed me. So I can get 4 more. Just by attacking.
Oh, good.
Yeah, zombie, I'm just gonna attack you with the professional face breaker.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, so trigger on attack, trigger on damage. I'll get a total of 4 more treasures. Kicks me up to 7. Then I'm gonna sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of my library. Ah, damn it all. Just want to friggin' land.
What's that card?
It's
Hey,
Hellkite Igniter.
Pick more cards.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Can't you? Oh, you cannot play lands in the Aetherworks Marvel.
No.
That'd be really funny.
using that just to get a land, that would be interesting.
Here's so I'm gonna sacrifice 3 more treasures, 2 for, and that's gonna put that's gonna get me up to 6 energy, 2 of it to play Arcane Signet, 1 of it to play Nature's Claim on the Orrery. And you'll gain 4 life then.
It's like it never happened.
Yup. That's it. Pass.
Great. Untap. Draw. I will play a.
That really
Lifeline?
hurts.
And I'm going to tap for 2 to play Gyre Sage. When Gyre Sage enters the battlefield, it'll get a Vigilance counter, which will be this dice, and Gallagher Readers will trigger, and I'll put another +1/+1 counter on it. I really wish my creatures had Vigilance, because then I'd be much more inclined. Yeah, Zombie, I'll send. Ooh. Yeah, Zombie, I'll send 2 your way.
It has 2 counters on it, right?
3. Yeah, there's 3.
Yep.
I will get a treasure. I will tap 1 and 2 to play a Devoted Druid. That will make me a tap treasure, and this will get a Vigilance counter, and I'll pass.
Okay. I'm gonna have 6 colorless mana on my my main phase 1. I will play a Drowned Catacomb. We'll use 3 of it for Collective Restraint.
What's that do?
You can't attack me for you have to pay mana equal to the number of land types I control, and currently it is 2. So yeah, it's just a more expensive propaganda right now.
It's more expensive probably.
We'll tap this for white. Use 3 for Felidar Guardian. And I will return, I'll exile Sculpting Steel, bringing it back to be, I think, an Arcane Signet. Because I need color mana more than I need colorless. So yeah, this is an Arcane Signet now. So then I have not enough colors again. I'll pass the turn.
All right, I will untap, keep, and draw. I don't think it's beginning.
This is game 2, yeah.
At the beginning of my post-combat, so now, or my pre-combat, sorry, pre-combat main phase, I get 2 floating mana, 2 floating green mana. Just gonna put that down here. Okay. I'm gonna pay 1 green, 1 red, and 2 more for a Raging Regisaur. That'll come in. My egg will get a token because he's more power, or a counter, sorry. My egg will get a counter. And then I'm gonna discover 4. It's a land that doesn't come in. Shit. Growing Light, Rites of Itlamok.
Good one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one considering it goes off this turn. How much more mana do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get some of these out because they're really good.
Get him.
I'm gonna pay.
Yeah, destroying my chromatic orrery, Tim, hurt me deep.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay red mana, and I'm gonna tap my Artisan Seer for a red mana as well. And then 3 more. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I still got 2 color. Yes, I still got my 2 green floating. Perfect. I'll play Boneheart Dracusaur. That will give my dinosaur egg another +1/+1. At the beginning of upkeeps, things happen with him, so it's not yet. But when they do happen, the top 2 cards I get to exile the top 2 cards of my library. I may play them this turn. If I exile the land this way, I can create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. If I exile a non-land this way, I create a treasure token. And then I'm gonna use my last 2 floating, and 1 more to play a Descendant's Path. It's another enchantment. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I can reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature card that shares the creature type, the creatures I control, I get to cast it at its mana cost. If I don't, it goes to the bottom of my library. So if it's something it can't, if it's not a creature card, it goes to the bottom. Shit, I should probably attack somebody.
No.
No.
Does anybody have something big enough to kill a 7 power creature or 7 toughness creature, please?
No, I don't think any of us do.
Nope.
I have a
Yeah.
1/4, and it costs mana to attack me.
Okay, so you're not getting it.
I've done literally nothing all game besides play.
You know what? I'll just chill, dude. I'm just gonna keep chilling.
I am clearly a giant threat and deserve to be hit in the face really hard.
No, it doesn't have vigilance. I'm just gonna.
He's
keep
not wrong.
chilling, man. Just gonna keep chilling. But my end step.
Damn,
yes, and,
damn, Tim. I don't know what you did, but you're like, I'm the biggest threat, and he's all like, yeah, I
You
don't
should
care.
attack me. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, sorry. When my growing rights hit off of my
Yeah,
Discover,
yeah,
I
BTB.
was- yeah, I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of my library. I reveal a creature card among them. Is it a creature? Yeah, and put it in my hand. Do I want Raging Raptors or Gizath?
Good job.
I think I'm gonna take the Gizath.
Why are your dinosaurs all so mad? What did we ever do to them?
Nothing. I'm not attacking with anything. They're just chilling.
They're all
bro.
but they're all raging. They all have names like Angry and Raging.
Hulking isn't raging. Raging is raging.
I mean, is hulking not
Bone
raging?
I mean,
Lord.
Are
I-
those not synonyms?
Have
on
you
some
not-
level?
Have you not watched Marvel movies at all? Like the
Yeah.
Hulk?
Yeah.
And I will pass. I'll pass turn.
On your end step, I'm gonna activate Aetherworks Marvel.
What's that gonna do?
6 lands.
So I'm gonna look at the top 6 cards of my library. First card was Bird of Paradise, so I know I'm gonna get something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's pretty good.
There are a lot of interesting options here.
You had 6 of those energy counters already. Damn.
I did. So whenever I sacrifice a treasure, I get an energy. That's why the card's in the deck. It's not what it says. But whenever yeah, it's actually it's been errated at least a little bit, and it's whenever a permanent I control goes to the graveyard, which includes.
Oh, because
sacrificing
tokens do
tokens.
hit the graveyard. They do.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
I like that.
These are all very, very interesting options.
Birds of Paradise.
It's not going to be that, although I think. Oh man, this is tough. They're not like bombs; they're all values things. But so the question is, which one's the best one?
All of them.
Actually,
All of them.
I can't
Just
cast
the
all
bird.
of them.
Pick the
Read the-
birds. Oh, like, don't be indecisive.
Just pick the birds.
Mhm.
Save us the trouble. You know.
Take the bird. Always take the bird, man.
It's a really good creature. 1 mana, 1 mana,
Yeah,
0/1.
I'm gonna
with
take
flying.
Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
That's not a birds.
It's not. So it's going to trigger on ETB.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't give you Bucky's beef
And,
jerky, so.
It does.
So who even cares?
Who's even really winning?
Yeah. And here's my Goblin Shaman.
He's so pretty.
Yeah, thank you. It's great.
It's awesome.
And then I'm going to untap. Draw. This goes to 2. I'm going to discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. And I think I'm just going to do it with 1. I'm going to discard this fetch land and draw another card.
I want to draw more cards. I only have 1 left in my hand.
I only have 3.
That's kind of what I was going for here, is to try very hard to draw more cards because I was kind of running low, and there's a giant dinosaur army over there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Conduit of Worlds, which is like Crucible of Worlds.
I see what you did there.
And then I'm gonna, which the first line is I can play lands from my graveyard, and then second line is I can tap, choose a non-land permanent, and it basically works out if it can be the only spell I cast. So I actually already cast a spell this turn, so I can't do it now. But I can still get the land, which I'm gonna do, and then I'm immediately gonna use it.
Yeah, I keep looking at my hand and it's just getting more disappointing.
Stop looking at it. Just...
Yeah, we went over this.
It's hard to not look at it though. Look at it. It's just staring at my face.
Look at my hands. Okay, here you go. Different hand to look at.
Your hand's prettier than my hand. It has 3 cards.
It's not.
I am so sad you destroyed this, Tim.
I listen. If it makes you feel any better, I only did it because you countered my spell.
So sad.
I absolutely would not have done it if you had not mana drained my Inferno. Yeah.
You know why I countered that? Because it had a high mana cost. Right.
Yeah, that's exactly why you did it.
And do you know what I was going to do with that 6 mana? Cast my commander. Do you know what I couldn't do last turn? Cast my commander.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Kind of sucks.
Everybody's like, oh, that's rough,
you know what?
buddy.
It's such a shame that
rough,
we don't have our commanders out.
Okay, so let's see. You've got 3 creatures. You have an army of dinosaurs. You only have 1, but you have. What is your collective restraints at 2?
2.
Okay.
Do net even on.
I have swamp and mountains.
Yeah.
You should blow up the arcane signet.
You should blow up the dinosaur egg, please. Please kill it. It's got too big now. I can't
Should
die.
blow up the enchantment that lets him cast a creature for free each turn.
Yeah, that's probably one to get rid of too. That's a pretty good one.
So trying to decide if it makes sense for me to attack with more than 1 creature, and I don't think that it does. I think yep, okay. So I'm gonna try to clean my mess up here a little bit. I'm gonna move to combat. I will pay the 2, and I will attack zombie with professional facebreaker again. So 2 treasures on attack. Any effects or blocks?
I only have 1 creature.
Yeah, I mean you got mana open though, so
With 1 not good card.
I'll get 2 more on damage. I think that's unfortunately it. Yep, that's it. Pass.
Yep. End of your turn, I'll stack martial arts to find a land. I'll get Gauntlet Shrine that enters tapped. And then
No and then.
I will untap. Upkeep, draw.
Oh, the red card's a treasure.
Yeah, the red card's a treasure.
I was like, wait,
Sorry,
I'm so confused.
I will play Karn's Bastion. I will tap for 3 mana to play a Champion of Lampold.
That's not scary.
Well, you have big dinosaurs. It's not very scary for you. That will trigger a few of my things. I'll start off with my commander. That will put a
Was it
vigilance counter.
3 champion of
Lampold.
lamp?
Lamb. Just search up Lamb. Champion of Lamb. And then you
Lamb hold. I see.
Yeah. And then that will trigger my Gallery Readers and get another counter.
Oh yeah, doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah, your creatures are too big. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Land.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He still likes
Gonna
it.
miss your
No,
land.
I really don't. It doesn't help me yet. We're gonna play Garth One Eye.
It's quite a reaction.
But it is I mean, it's doubling cube. It's a fun card.
Doubling cube?
Yeah. Just imagine how different this game would be if I still
Oh my
had
God.
this.
So you just tap all your shit first and then tap that.
Basically, yeah. Well, right now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it only nets. So it would. The 8 goes to 5, goes to 10. So I only have 10 mana at my.
Yeah.
At my whim. So
Disposable this turn. If you were to.
that's it for me.
So
Okay.
I want to be an optimist here. Is that Black Lotus rule?
No,
Oh,
Nice.
I guess I'm
love
not an optimist.
it. I love it.
it's a really good proxy though.
Yo, like I couldn't tell.
Okay, I'm gonna untap, and then I'm gonna upkeep. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I have a couple triggers. I'm gonna choose Resolve the Descendant's Path first because I'm feeling lucky. If it's a dinosaur, it comes out for free. It's not a dinosaur. It goes in the bottom of my library.
Was that a Keswick Wolfram?
It was.
It was
I'm glad to see that go.
Keswick Wolfram, yeah.
That would have been very bad.
I agree.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my Boneheart Draxor. Speaking of, I probably should have done that first. So I'm gonna exile the top 2 cards of my library, and one's a sorcery, one's a creature. If I exile the land card this way, I create a 3/1 red dinosaur, which I did not. And if I exile the non-land card, I create a treasure token. So I create 2 treasure tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, I create 1 treasure token and 1 3/1.
I'm putting that dinosaur in this deck.
Oh no, there's no dinosaurs. Or no, there's no lands. There's no lands, so it's just 2
treasures.
2 treasures. That's it.
No, I meant
I can-
now that I've seen Bonehorde Dracosaur in action,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm gonna put it in here.
Seems pretty
It's,
good.
it's a dragon, so I can get it with the dwarf
Yeah.
with what's her face.
I'm gonna move to my pre-combat main phase, and I'm gonna get 2 floating mana added. So this will be my 2 floating mana. I'm gonna pay for 2 of the floating, and a treasure. Sure, why not? To play Wayward Swordtooth, and I'm gonna discover 5. Oh fuck!
Whoa.
That sucks.
Well, it wouldn't have been cast from your hand anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Perfect. This one's pretty good though too. I like it. Roaming Throne.
Dang.
Oh, come on.
Roaming Throne.
Roaming Throne.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one to play for free.
I would agree.
Holy shit.
So you're naming like cats with that, right?
Yes.
Next. Oh,
Yep.
no,
See,
it
he
wasn't
definitely
cats.
named cats.
He named cats, guys.
No, I definitely named dinosaurs, guys. Come on.
See? Meow.
Yeah. This is so good. This is so
God, the
good.
fact that it has a ward makes it so hard to
I'll
get
pay
rid of.
for one more treasure, and I'll say it's a green or a red. Sorry, red, and then I'll tap a green to play. It's
Exquisite.
Hold on. 8. That's enough. But this will tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I think I can do that this turn. I think I'll still have enough. What's that? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'll be good. Okay. I will tap my Upmark Cradle of the Sun to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Floating green mana. God, it's so good. That's such a good card, Upmark.
Turns out Gaia's Cradle is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gaia's Cradle is
What was
really
it
good
again?
too.
Like
Gaia's Cradle is like
1200?
$300 fucking dollars.
I don't
Try
think-
try a grand.
try like 1200.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I don't like that.
Yeah, this is the guy's cradle at home. It's just as good.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna
First time over
pay
9.
5 of these, so that brings us down to 4 in total. A red, a white, and a green.
Ring them out.
For
Gisha's son's avatar.
Gisha's son's avatar. Yeah, that's coming out. And you guys got some pretty good artifacts, hey?
No.
I have okay artifacts, I guess.
I have a treasure and arcane signet.
Yeah, I
What
have.
do you got?
I have quite a few.
Yeah, I know you got quite a few. I want to see what a zombie has. What's
I have a soul ring, an arcane signet, and a doubling cube.
Doubling cube's pretty good. What do you got, Generix?
Aetherworks Marvel, Conduit of Worlds, 7 treasures, Arcane Signet.
Okay. What is
This is a
Aetherworks
treasure.
Conduit doing again? Play Lands for your Graveyard. That's pretty good. Aetherwork Marvel's pretty good too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play a red mana, another red mana, and 2 more for a Fiery Confluence. And I'm gonna destroy 3 artifacts, and I'm gonna destroy your doubling cube because it's really good.
It's only netting me 2 mana this game.
And I'm gonna destroy your Aetherworks Marvel as well as your Conduit of Worlds.
I'm gonna respond.
Okay, how are you gonna respond? Cool. Let's
I'm
do this.
gonna sacrifice 5 treasures to Jolene.
Yeah. To trigger your.
And it's gonna it's gonna make me
Yeah.
5, and I'll just sacrifice another one for a mana, and I will activate Aetherworks Marvel before it's destroyed.
Yeah.
Find
Okay.
a board
Cool.
wipe, please.
4, 5, 6.
Oh boys, it's not over yet. Who's got the least amount of blockers?
I have 2.
You have 2 a zombie?
Yeah, but you
Oh,
have to
there.
pay per creature to attack me.
I have access to
Wait,
6
hold on.
mana.
Yeah, so the mana that
okay.
you have floating right now, you wouldn't be able to use for it because this doesn't trigger until your attack phase, and the 4 mana you have floating would go
I might
bye-bye.
lose it. Okay, so I can only really attack you with 1 then, essentially.
Correct.
Because I do have my soul ring up still.
Right, right.
So I'm still choosing 1 second.
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
still doing
doing
his
here.
kit. I have a couple more things to do, but not very many until my attack. phase.
Can you blink my Feldar Guardian?
I cannot. No, what's your Feldar Guardian do?
Save my doubling cube.
I don't. Oh man, this is really tough. This is 7, 6. Yeah, out of the cards that I pulled with Aetherworks Marble, I am going to cast Cold Oath Forge Master.
That's a good one.
Whoa. Hey, wait, you can. It'd be such a shame if 3 of your artifacts were going away.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
it's
that's really good.
it's a creature, so unfortunately it is
That's really good. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that all resolves. Everything resolves.
now the confluence resolves.
You're not
I'm
going to
gonna pay-
sacrifice your artifacts in response to.
I can't. Cold Oath Forge Master is a creature.
Oh.
He's throwing up on the floor right now. He's not feeling so great.
Yeah, he is Summoning Sickness and cannot be activated. That would be great.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 more for my Rampart Growth that was exiled from my Boneboard. I'm just gonna look for a basic land. I need another mountain.
Meowton.
That's a mountain. That's the one I seem to be running out of. Okay, and now I will move to attack and lose those, unfortunately. So, how many defenders? You got, Zombo, you got what? You got 2 defenders, and how big are they each?
5/5, 1/4.
A 5/5 and a 1/4. Okay. Like, fuck, I don't want to do that. That's gonna hurt. What about you, Luke? What do you got?
I got 5. I have. This one can untap itself, which is why. I have a 4/4, a 3/3, a 1/1, a 1/2, and if this untaps, a 0/1.
Okay, and Jeratex, you got a whole bunch, don't you?
I only have 4 creatures right now. 1/1, a 7/7, a 2/2, and a 3/5.
A 1/1, a 7/7, a 2/2, and a 3/5. I feel like I gotta swing at Luke pretty heavy here because he's the only one I can hit, and I gotta get some hits through.
Okay.
I'll swing at you with my Gizath. Unless you let my Gizath hit you. If you let my Gizath hit you, I will just swing at you with the Gizath. How does that sound?
I mean, he's trying to make it rain even more dinosaurs. I don't know if that's what we're looking for.
Here's the alternative, though. Like, if he only swings with the Gishath, like you know, if you let him hit you with the Gishath, you have to throw everything in front of it to stop it from triggering anyway.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna swing with that, and I won't swing with anything else. I will swing with a lot more than that if you don't.
Sure, I'll bite. So only the Gishath will attack.
You.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack one more person. With something, just because it's funny.
No, okay. So the Gish, I will let the Gishath only come out.
You'll let the Gishath go, and I won't.
I won't block it.
Okay, perfect. Promise.
I promise.
Okay, cool. I'll swing the Gizath at Luke there, and I'll swing the Dinosaur Egg at Zomboy, paying 2 with my Soul Ring. The Dinosaur Egg is a 8/11.
It's been chumped.
So I do have a response before combat damage.
And Gishath is also untapped.
Yeah, I will untap my voted here.
I don't get it, Tim.
1, 2, 3. I'll activate my commander as Willy, removing the.
So is that a +1/+1 counter on it, or was it a vigilance counter?
It was a -1/-1, but I remove it.
No, I was okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a +1/+1 because like it would have like counteracted each other and they just both disappear.
Yeah. So I mill 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll get Knight of Autumn into play. Knight of Autumn will trigger a lot of things. First of all, get my Gallagher's +1/+1 counter. It will get itself a vigilance counter.
It should be at 4, not 2.
I removed counters from it.
Oh.
I have to remove counters.
Oh, it's 3 counters. That's right.
Yeah, I will put a +1/+1 counter on my Champion of Lamp, and my Gyro Sage will also get a +1/+1 counter. Yeah. So Gishath will come through, except I'm gonna pay for 2 mana, and I'm gonna destroy the Wandering Throne or Roaming Throne.
That's a good one. That's very fair. That's very fair.
Well done.
Well done. 14 dinosaurs is pretty not okay.
Well, it wouldn't be 14 unless if you cheated.
It would. Roaming
would be.
from doubles
Roaming.
the trigger.
Right, but
Double
he only looks at the
Don't
top
talk your way
14
out of
cards.
this. You're gonna have.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It's I just reveal off the top of my deck and I get to put that many in. You're right. No, you're right. 100%.
Yeah, it's.
What about you? What about you, zombie?
I chumped the hell out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 7.
Okay, how much?
As per our deal.
Sounds good. Can you kill it, please? I really-
Yeah, my 1/4 will kill it totally.
No, I can't. Fuck. I need it dead. Okay, I will draw 7 cards and see what I get.
Well, you reveal them, and then whatever's not a dinosaur goes on the bottom of your library.
Okay, so there's a couple good ones.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones. Couple really good. Tribute to the World Tree is going to go on the bottom, and the Terramorphic Expanse. So that kind of sucks.
So our creature, no, that's the Flying Menace guy, right? Or no, that's
Yeah.
the one that makes our creatures enter tapped, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
There's going to be some. So, creatures now enter tap. Lethal damage to creatures you control is determined by their power rather than their toughness. And other dinosaurs I control have haste.
Well, you have a wonderful rest of your night, souls.
And when it enters the battlefield, I create a 3/3 dinosaur creature with token with trample.
By the way, all his dinos have haste now.
Yeah, all of them. I can't attack though, because that was my attack. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4 dinos entered. So
Yeah, but don't they have to be bigger?
They have to be bigger.
Oh, they do have to be bigger. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't think any of them are. 7 is the closest one. I can't really do much else. That's my entire turn.
I can't do much. I only have like my whole board covered.
Yeah.
I only have my entire deck in play, but it's good. I can't do much else. I have no cards, boys. No cards.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw, Fable the Mirror Breaker flips.
Choice.
That triggers Galligrators. Because that is a creature entering the battlefield. That's going to make 2 tapped treasures.
Oh, doesn't he get a? You also have a treasure for attacking
Yeah,
us.
you would have got a treasure.
I would have.
Yes.
Yes, because you attacked somebody that wasn't me. Yeah.
Oh, deadly.
You have 1 treasure.
Nice. I will take it, dude. That's something.
Oh boy. What to do.
I feel you, brother.
I mean, I think I start by tapping Kuldotha Forge Master, sacrificing these 3 treasures, and searching for an artifact and putting it.
Search for an answer, please.
Unfortunately, artifact card is what limits this search, and I don't know that I have an artifact card answer to any of this. So the best I can do is.
Isn't an 11/11 trample infect indestructible?
Who plays with Blightsteel Colossus?
I don't.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping you did.
Just in this one occasion, I'm really hoping.
Just that we can
somebody-
kill 1 dinosaur.
Yeah, come on, guys. Just let it happen.
Okay. Options. I mean, that is a good one.
I'm just waiting for the portal to Phyrexia.
It's not in this.
Oh, it's not?
Something.
That actually hurts you all a lot more than it hurts him.
I was about to say that would just end my career. I would have nothing left in me.
That does not solve the problem for anybody because it's symmetrical. Everybody does it.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have quite a lot of expendable creatures.
I got a couple that can definitely go.
He wants to sacrifice that one.
That fucking egg. If one of you guys can kill that egg, I won't attack you, promise.
Can I exile it?
No,
Yeah, that would be great.
You
Yeah.
could, though.
Hey, I consider that.
That would
Yeah, you
be
could
great.
exile it. Yeah, that just would be
Good
cool.
old sunny side up.
Cheers, friend.
Oh, fuck. I need to kill that somehow. God damn it.
Okay, so since I need to draw cards, I think I know what I need to get.
Coveted Jewel.
No.
Not in this deck. Great card though.
The Great Henge.
Another great
Ooh,
card.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Considering he has a 7/7 already, yeah, seems pretty good.
Yeah, I would love to put that card in this deck. I just haven't spent that much money on this deck. I only put like cards like gold.
I have to admit that I prospected that card and it's a number of copies of it back before it was expensive. So, back when Eldraine first came out. Okay, so, just trying to figure out what order to do some of this stuff, and I apologize. So I am going to move to combat, and I am going to. I'm trying to see if our friend has anything that he'll really benefit from if I just fling something at him. Life linking dinosaurs. I don't see any.
No, there's not really.
Okay, I am going to move to combat and attack our dinosaur friend with the 2/2 shaman that makes a treasure.
I do a second try. You get 4. You get.
I get 4. Yep. So you got a 2/2 coming at you.
Okay.
Just take it.
I'll block it with the 3/3 dinosaur.
Yeah, you got it. No,
I tried to help you out, Tim.
No tricks there. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay, so I will go move into second main phase now. I'm gonna use Facebreaker to exile the top card of my library. It's a land. I haven't played a land yet, so I will do that. I'm gonna do it again. That's Magda.
Magda's so good.
I'm gonna cast that.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna trigger. That's gonna come in with a counter and trigger Great Henge.
Is it a creature?
It is.
Magda, Brazen Outlaw. Yep, that's a creature.
Yeah. Comes in tapped.
Okay, good point. Thank you for reminding me. I would have forgotten. And then move to Dredge. I'm going to do it again. Unexpected Windfall. So we will do 2 here. 3, 4. I get 2 life from the Great Henge. I will cast Unexpected Windfall. Pitching this mountain. I'm gonna draw 2 cards and create 2 treasures. Wow, this is gonna go and get a little nutty. So I'm actually gonna make 3 treasures. Wish I had my Enerkachu. So I need more creatures, right? That's what I'm doing. 2 more over here for Sarinth Steelseeker. He's going to come in with a +1/+1 counter and draw me a card.
It does enter tap then too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously, my hand sucks.
I may have run out of steam here. So I think. Damn, so close.
So close yet so far away.
Oh, I am so far from everything. I'm wallowing in my own pity.
You will get a Black Lotus next turn, okay?
But that might not be what I want next turn.
But you're
but
you'll
feel
have
good
won the
about it.
game because you played Black Lotus. You don't understand.
I don't think you
gonna-
understand how many times I get Black Lotus in this deck.
I don't think you understand that Black Lotus says all players must concede if you play this card.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm
actually what the
gonna-
bottom line says.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's play the text.
I'm gonna use my 4 treasures to play Chandra Torch of Defiance, and I'm going to minus her 3 and do 4 damage to the Kinjali Sunwing.
Sweet.
Damn,
Damn.
that sucks.
No, it doesn't.
He's like, oh no, the smallest creature on my board. Pass turn.
On your end step, I will sack my treasure. Tap, untap Devoted Druid. Tap it for mana. Use that counter. This Vigilance counter, and this +1/+1 counter to mill 3. Nyx Weaver, Dothy Voidwalker, Esper Sentinel.
Damn.
I was hoping for some other hits.
Yeah.
But
At
I'm
least
gonna
you're doing
hit this
stuff.
Nyx- Yeah. Thank you. I'll hit this Nyx Weaver. Vigilance counter. This will get a no +1/+1 counter. That will get a counter. And this will get a counter. Okay. And then I will untap. I will mill 2. Forest. Skull Clamp. Damn. Draw. Okay. I will tap for 1 to play a Viserys here. And I think I just have to pass.
I didn't die, guys.
Yeah, I really thought so. I heard Viserys here and was like, we're done. We're done.
All right. We're gonna crack this Windswept Teeth for a land that will be white blue. So now you have to pay 4 to attack me.
Yeah.
I have the Taiga in here. So, not Taiga. Tundra is what I'm looking for. Shabam.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh no, never mind. It's fine.
And then sadly I just passed my turn here.
Okay. My turn's got a whole bunch of stuff happening on it.
Just in case if I didn't put that life down for the Windswept Teeth.
I will untap all of my things.
Hmm?
At the beginning of my whatever, or the beginning of my upkeep, I will look at the top card. If it's a creature card that shares a creature type, I can play it. It is not. It is a land card.
Thank God.
Land cards go to the bottom. That card goes to the bottom. Then my Boneheart's gonna go. I'm gonna look at the top 2. I'm gonna exile them. I can play them. If it's a land, I get a 3/1 Dino. If it's not a land, I get a treasure. Fuck, this is not good. Path to Exile. And non-land.
Oh.
Okay, good. Whew. If I would have got a land that turn, the game would have went into a loop, and it would have been a draw.
Why?
Because my Path of Exile, or I might have lost. I don't know how this works. So my Path of Exile is the only 1 card cost left in this, and if this other one was a land, it would have entered. A 3/1 dinosaur would have entered. Laza would have triggered, and I would have won for 1.
No, you just failed to
It
find.
doesn't end the game. You just failed to find.
Oh, okay. So you can just fail. Okay, cool. I was like, fuck, because if that like were to happen, that would suck. Being said, I 2 non-land cards this way, so I get 2 treasures, which is not really what I need right now. Like at all. So upon entering my pre-combat main phase, I get 2. Or no, now I get to draw a card. Fuck, finally, draw a card. Awesome. Oh. That's not good. Okay. I will use the 2 for my hulking, the 2 floating I have for my hulking, and 2 more for my soul ring to play Garrick's Uprising from exile. When Garrick's Uprising enters the battlefield, I draw a card. If I control a creature with 4 or more power, which I do,
I think.
all of my creatures
I
have
think you
trample.
do.
Yeah, I think I do. Whenever a creature with power 4 or more enters the battlefield in my control, I get to draw a card. So I get to draw a card as well. Ah, cool. I'll play.
It's like, okay, you're just like, you just go like, achoo. Oh, I got to draw 3 cards. Like,
Whoops. I'll play an Evolving Wilds. I'll do that at the end of the turn because it's kind of like I still don't have a creature. Oh, I still don't have a creature. That sucks.
Oh no, I only have a full board and I can't add more to it.
oh no.
Yeah.
It says the guy with only 4 non-land permanents.
The thing is that I think you're honestly the most safe because of the propaganda-esque.
This thing? Yeah.
Yeah, you are staying alive actually because of that. But I'm thinking about it. So I could tap for a whole lot of creatures, but then
Or
I
you
need.
can just kill zombie and leave Tim and I.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, who do I like? I feel like if I swing at one person, I could just leave all my mana up and swing some really big motherfuckers at a zombie.
Come at me, bro.
How much mana is it? It's 4 mana per thing, isn't it?
4 mana per creature, yes.
That's fucked.
You can pay it.
You can afford it. you don't have a whole lot else to do with
What's
your
the
mana.
point of having all this mana if you can't spend
Yeah.
it?
So
Yeah,
I do
listen.
have 22 available mana right now. How many is
You
that?
can
That's
pay-
5 creatures I can
5
swing it to?
creatures.
That's 5 creatures. I'm just trying to find my 5 biggest creatures. And if I even need to do that.
Sorry, zombie.
So you
I
have
don't know why you're
32
throwing me under the bus.
Because I want to win.
Okay. Throw someone else under the bus. I've cast maybe 6 spells this game.
Mister, your deck's done exactly what it usually does, which is like fill it for it up a little bit.
Hey, I've only played 6 spells too.
Yeah,
Who
he's
destroyed
different.
who destroyed my roaming throne?
Oh, that would totally be Luke.
Fuck.
Wait,
was that Link?
that guy.
No.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Were you the one who did it?
I didn't cast a spell on your turn, so I don't know how I could have done it.
Okay. I can't remember who did it, but I feel like it was you going off of that answer.
It was Night of Autumn.
Yeah, I should not hide the card.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
could
how many
save
creatures do you
us.
got? How many creatures do you got?
I have 8.
You have 8. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of creatures. What's the biggest one?
A 3/3.
The biggest one's a 3/3 and you have 8, so that's like a lot that you could block for sure. That's a lot that you could block, yeah. But you know what? Fuck it. Do you have anything like pretty special? Like what do you have that's good? That's up.
All this stuff is good.
What do you mean by good?
He's like, I like all my cards.
I like all
equally."
my-
Okay. And zombie, it's not a creature that's making us not be able to attack.
This is an enchantment.
It's an enchantment. Okay. I'm just gonna. I've got to path exile one thing. I just think it's gonna be your biggest. But if there's something that can like block more
Do it to
creatures,
your
then-
egg.
You should definitely pass
it's
your egg.
exile. It's exile. I can't do anything. All I do is
Right,
get a land,
exactly.
and it's
Egg,
big, and it swings
Xile.
really hard. I don't like that. But you're right. I probably should. I'm not going to though. Yeah. You know what though? Zomboy, I'm gonna path to exile your 5/5.
You're really gonna kill me? Go!
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
killing
God!
you.
Hold on. I have responses.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yes, Path to Exile targeting guard. Here it comes.
God, I don't know what the fuck I did. I literally did nothing.
Can't you?
You're the
play-
only one that this is gonna go through. I really want my Gizath to go through, and you're the only one that
You're-
I know is gonna go through if I get rid of it.
Fine, I'm gonna tear your Gishath. Like,
Yeah, like I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
fine, your Gishath ain't going nowhere. Tear, fuck off.
Let's
Shit,
tear you.
destroy it.
There is
Destroys it. Okay. That sucks. Oh, that's not Gizath. This is Gizath.
Thank you.
I'll get a land.
Okay.
It's gonna cost 5 to attack me now.
It's gonna cost 5 to attack you now.
yeah. He's
Per
gonna give
creature.
his fifth land- He's gonna give his 5th land type off the path.
Nice. That's pretty scary. You only have a 1/1 up, right?
I have no other creatures. I've literally
No
done
other
nothing
creatures.
this game.
Okay. I'm gonna tap my Iltmok to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4.
Apparently, I don't have a basic forest in here, so it's gonna cost 4 per
7,
creature.
8. You don't have a basic lands in there. You don't have. Oh,
I don't
so
have a
it costs
I don't.
4?
I don't have a basic forest.
Oh, okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I think is 4. But I don't know if I have to do that because this is an 8. This is a 7.
Well, if you tap your Iltmok, like, so you're tapping your Iltmok.
Yeah, and that's how I'm paying all this mana.
Iltmok only taps for.
It's one mana for each creature I control. So I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures. So I've got 11 floating mana here. So then I'm gonna probably tap 5 more. To pay the other 4 to attack with 4 creatures. And I think that's enough. This is
No.
8,
All right, go ahead.
8, 15. I don't know if that's enough.
It's not.
20. Oof. 25. Oh no, that's an Evolving Wilds. That's not. I could tap her to do 1 more. But I don't know if that's enough.
So how many creatures can attack me?
5.
5 in total.
But I think the 5 biggest creatures don't kill you.
I don't think they do. 20. No, they wouldn't.
I don't know if you can kill anyone and survive the crackback.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have much else I can do with mana wise is the thing.
He's got 11 creatures. Well, one's tapped for mana now. So if he attacks with 5, he's still got 5 back. I mean, he's got blockers for any kind of retaliation. He can still attack and leave some, you know.
The issue for that is attacking with the 5 biggest creatures
Leaves him open
leaves
to
him
land
open
hole.
to Lamphole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I have enough? How big is this? This is an 8 plus 7 would be 15. Plus another 5 would be 20. Plus 4, but when I attack it, you get 1 damage, would be 25.
25.
That's 4. Oh, that's 4.
You need
right
an
there.
8.
Yeah,
You need
fuck. I need 8. Shit. That sucks. What if I just didn't pay 3 to attack for 1? Like I'll only attack with 4. But I don't know if that'll work. Hold on. 8.
Well, with 4, you had 24. I don't know if that's enough with the card.
Yeah, this is enough. I'm going to pay 4 and play Return to the Wild Speaker and give all of my non-human creatures +3/+3. I'll pay for 4 to attack you with my Dinosaur Egg, my Zilthora, my Regisaur, yep, and my Bonehorde Dracosaur. So,
Doesn't Return of the Wild Speaker cost 5?
oh, it is. Is it 5? It
Yeah, it's
fucking is 5. Oh my god, I only have 4. That's awkward. Okay, I can't cast Return to the Wild Speaker. Fuck it. I'll just. Oh, I can't even. Yeah, fuck. I've already paid for the one from her, but I do have a treasure, so I'm gonna use my treasure to do it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot I had 2 treasures.
I forgot that Jolene was in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'll pay 1 and then and make everything +3. So that's 11, 21, 29, plus 7, so 36, and then I get to do 1 damage to any target. Does anybody have any 1/1s up?
I have a 2/1. I have a 1/1.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
I'll just-
my Gallagher's still a 1/1 as well.
I'll destroy your Gallagher, Jedrix.
You got it.
It'll be 36 to you, zombie.
I'm gonna play
36
Venser,
times.
returning your egg to your hand and blocking
Nice.
your next biggest.
I'm blocking the next biggest.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So that would be a 10. With trample, there's another.
Right, I'm
flying,
soaking
isn't there
2.
flying?
So, what are the other 3 creatures attacking me?
You got a 10, 10, or a 10, 6, sorry, a 10, 6, 5, or an 8, 8, with flying and first strike, and a 7, 7.
So 7 plus 8. Oh, what are the powers again?
Are you blocking the 10?
I'm blocking. It doesn't matter what I block because it's just soaking 2 damage.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
everything
the
has
difference
trample.
between one. It's the difference between one. Oh, they all have trample. Yeah.
Right,
Right.
because of your Garrick's uprising,
Yeah,
right?
correct. Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. So 10 minus 1 would be 9, plus 8 would be 17, plus 7 would be 24.
All right, I'll take 24.
And then I'll go crack my Evolving Wilds to get a land. And you know what? On my second main, I'm gonna pay my 2 remaining treasures to play a dinosaur egg.
So we should
Um,
kill it now, guys, right?
and so I get to discover 3.
I still get to discover 3.
Oh, Zakima isn't 3. Raging Raptors is though. Raging Raptors is 3. It doesn't have power 4 or higher, so I don't draw a card off of that. But that's that. And I get a 1/1 on my dinosaur egg from What's Your Tinkle coming in and having 1 power. Okay, I'll go look for my land and call it a day. Pastor.
Shoo! Oh, it was a wild, wild ride.
I'll play this Jurassic Park Forest.
Okay. Okay, so I will start by playing my land for turn. It's a stomping ground. I'll take the 2. Then I will pay. Actually, let's start with. Well, I might want the mana later. Let's start this way. I will pay 2 and play Reckless Fireweaver. This says whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under my control, Reckless Fireweaver does 1 damage to each opponent. It's got to get a +1/+1 counter. I'm going to draw a card. Come on. Actually, that's kind of cool. All right, I am going to 2, 3. I'm gonna play Sword of Forge and Frontier.
That's a good one.
That's gonna trigger Reckless Fireweaver. Everyone take a damage.
Ouch.
I am going to equip the Sword of Forge and Frontier to Magda Brazen Outlaw. Do this now. I don't think I can kill everybody, and I don't think I want to take zombie out if I can't take everybody out. Okay. I am going to move to combat. Do you have any creatures or pants that are just white?
Me?
Yeah.
Killed
do you
the
have any
other one.
creatures?
Any creatures just white? No, I do not
Okay.
have any just white creatures.
That means you can't block Magda. So I'm going to move to combat and attack you with Magda, who is currently a 4/3.
Okay.
So-
I'll take 4.
So when she taps, when she attacks, and when she does damage, I'm gonna get treasures. So I'm gonna get a total of
Damn.
six treasures. Everybody takes 6. And then when she hits you, I'm also going to exile. I'm going to exile the top 2 cards of my library.
You have the what's it called? Triggers when does treasures come in?
Oh, fuck me. I do. So hold on. I do have to resolve those first. At least some of them. So I might as well do all of them. He's talking about Serin Steelseeker. I have 6 Serin Steelseeker triggers. So I'm going to look at the top card of my life. It's whenever an artifact comes in, I look at the top card. If it's a land, it goes into my hand. If it's not, I can put it in my graveyard or leave it on top. So I'm going to... This land's going to go into my hand. That creature, I think, is actually going to go into the graveyard. That land's going to go into my hand. 4. That creature's going to go into the graveyard. 5. That land's going to go into my hand. And 6.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that might allow me to... I don't know if I can win. I already attacked this turn.
You don't really have a great source.
Well, I can leave. That's right. I don't. I can leave that on top. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna put that in my graveyard, and then this is gonna trigger. I'm gonna exile the top 2 cards. No, I can play an additional land as the other part of this, so I will play this forest. Then heroic intervention is going to go into exile forever. What a bummer.
It makes it feel any better. Even if you kept the thing in there, it would have been gone forever. Either way,
What do you mean?
because that was your second card. So heroic intervention would have gone and exiled forever anyway. You just wouldn't have got the land, yeah.
So I don't think I have enough to really continue. I guess I do actually. Okay, so I'll use Chandra and exile the top card of my library. I can't cast it, so everybody take 2 more. Oh, that kills you!
Bye.
No.
Oh, fuck.
I really didn't want to kill him.
It doesn't matter. I drew a Vandal Blast, so I wasn't doing anything anyway.
That would have been very bad for me.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure my man after me is just gonna win. And I already did my combat, so I'm pretty sure I'm just done here. I have a handful.
Yeah,
I have a handful of lands. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast this Farseek, gaining 2 life, and I will do that while I am also passing the turn.
All right, Luke. Can we stop this guy? I think he wins next turn if we don't.
Not without me.
What?
I said not without me, you weren't.
Oh no! I'm not gonna win next turn. I think Jetrex is gonna win next turn.
Oh,
I don't know, like,
I'm hella out of the game.
yeah. I really wanted my Gijap to go off, but it did not. It's Luke's got his mic muted.
Yeah, he walked away.
Oh, he walked away. Oh, he's back. It's your turn,
Sorry about-
buddy.
Sorry about that. Okay. On your end step, I will tap the Devoted Druid for mana, get a -1/-1 counter. I'll just add 2, moving 1 and 2, so that counter's removed. To mill 3 cards, Bow Strider, Unmarked Grave, 1 of the Kami. I will return Bow Strider. Bow Strider will make a goat. That will trigger.
Goats!
We love goats. That will trigger Champion of Landhold 2 times. I'll get this, and I will get. I don't really have an OC for tap treasure. Tap treasure, and these will both get a vigilance counter. I'll then sack my Knight of Autumn to Viserys here to scry 1. Put that on the bottom. Let's then do the thing again, where I'll pay 2, use this mana, -1/-1 counter, and with these +1/+1 counters, to mill 3, Concordant Crossroads, Lightning Greaves, and Rishkar.
Oh my god.
Give all creatures haste. That's totally what this game needs.
Concordant Crossroads.
Love it.
Actually, Rishkar.
I think Rishkard's a lot better.
I will gain 2 life. This will get a counter. This will put a counter on itself. You give a +1/+1 counter to Viserys here. I'm not going to waste any time. On my turn, I will activate my commander, get Concordant Crossroads, and with Woe Strider and Devoted Druid, I will always have 3 counters and 3 mana. So I can activate my commander as many times. Does that kind of make sense?
Sure.
So
And then I'll just-
Does that mean that means you can dump your whole deck?
I'll
Like
find a blood artist.
3 cards at a time? Yeah.
Yeah. So unless you
And
got
play
like,
them.
and if you get me to draw a card at instant, like I won't have a library, but if you get me to draw a card at instant speed, I can just do like cap 3 other creatures and do the same thing.
You got it.
So game over.
Yep. Yep. He got
Yeah.
to do an infinite. Well, not an infinite loop, but enough of a loop that he drains us all out.
Yeah, would not have.
I'm not gonna lie, my deck did absolutely nothing for 2 games in a row.
Yeah, this deck kind of.
You said that your deck wins in a really like particular way. How does it win? I'm curious. I need to know.
It wins with door to nothingness.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
And,
And
it usually
here-
kills everyone at the same time.
Right, right. So here, let me show you my door to nothingness.
Well, it worked because the other guy's not.
Yeah, I don't know what I did that game to deserve all the hate I got. Holy
you
moly!
didn't like that. Like that was just random. Like you were. That wasn't strategic targeting. That was just like for the lulz, really. I mean, I think it was also that like there is a strategy to that in that like paying mana to attack you is a surefire way to get damage through, whereas attacking either of us means you have to contend with combat.
Yeah.
So there is something to that. I don't know if that was the thinking, but there's an argument for that.
Well, to your benefit, I'm surprised that they attacked you. Oh, that's
It's signed by Jimmy, Josh, Lady Danger, Rachel Weeks, Manson, everyone from the command zone that was at Philly. So every time I kill somebody with it, the command zone sends their regard.
that's so cool.
Yeah. If you listen to the podcast with Garth, I do a whole explaining of how the deck works and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, I'm surprised that he attacked you instead of me.
Or anyone else. Like, his creatures were so massive.
They weren't though. Like they were very middly. He had like 1 or 2 big creatures, and the rest of them are like 4/4s and 5/5s. Like I actually really think that because there were so many, it seemed more impressive than it really was.
Yeah.
And so he's looking at base again. I think when you look at a board, one person's got an open board, and I just have to pay to attack them. These other people have clogged up boards. I don't want to have to do the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And
It's
he couldn't have killed any of us, which is anyways, because Tim, you had the most life and a ton of creatures. My stuff was little, but I could have gotten rid of the trample thing and just jump on.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I-
he didn't have enough minute to kill you.
Yeah, I was just salty at that point, so I'm like,
That's fair.
I'm gonna get rid of your Gishath because you wanted it so bad. And then
No, I mean you really helped yourself and
Yeah,
probably
thank
the
you.
whole table by doing that. Really.
yeah. Because like all I wanted to do was draw 7 cards on my on Luke's end step. And that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then win the game by killing everyone with door to nothing else.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be able to kill it. Well, so imagine that game being so different if my Chromatic Orrery didn't get destroyed a turn after I had it.
Yeah. Yep.
That game would have been totally different because I would have had Garth 2 turns earlier,
Yeah.
and then that doubling cube draws me 40 cards instead of... Yeah, that tempo loss that I got just sent me so far back into the Stone Age. And like, the worst part is like my hand was mostly just interaction, and I'm like, where's my ramp? Where's my other things? Like, I don't like running this deck like a control deck. I like running this deck as a pillow fort, draw a whole bunch of cards, and then win the game out of nowhere. But yeah, this playmat spoils how it does it too. So if you look, my daughter is dooring my son right now as we speak.
You're like an Ari Aster film over here, like giving away the ending and the writing on the walls, literally.
Yeah,
Your son is playing Lord Windgrace.
he is playing my Lord
with
Windgrace.
Charizard.
Well, so it's a Moltres, not a Charizard.
Okay.
Good eye though.
Very good. So that was I don't know. My guess is it was like a treasure token or something like that, or
Yeah, he used to use Pokemon cards for treasures for tokens.
But the crazy thing is, this is turn 5 and she's dooring my son already. Like, that's how fast this deck can go. Like, I could door one person on turn 5. But usually on like turn 8, I'm dooring everybody. But I wasn't able to keep my commander out for a whole turn cycle where I could then draw a whole bunch of cards with Brain Geyser or anything. So I was really restricted, and 2 Soul Rings only helps if you have a Chromatic Orrery.
I mean,
Right.
if the Chromatic Orrery stayed around, that would have been
Oh, I would have won.
very
There's
good
no
for you
no
and
no
very bad for us.
hands down, I probably would have won.
Yeah.
But yeah, turn 4 Chromatic Orrery is pretty good too. Turns out.
What was it? You had like turn 4,
Hmm? Yep.
10 mana, 9, 10 mana.
Well, yeah, I had on turn 3. I played 2 Soul Rings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate that you just didn't draw anything. But I
yeah.
mean, that just happens.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
happens in play games.
Oh,
But
I
what do you,
mean,
like,
Like, if you were to go onto my YouTube channel and look at any of the Garth games, you'll see what the deck does. The 2 games that I played today were not a very good showing. I forgot to do a whole bunch of it's a new year. There's lots of doors to walk through. Like I was gonna drop subtle hints and just like mention doors a lot. Like, you know,
And you just got
Like-
vexed by the gameplay too much to be able to
yeah,
keep it up.
yeah. I wanted to be like, yeah, it's a new year, plenty of doors to walk through, or
Like, every other word is doors. Everyone who you play with just leaves because like you just can't shut up about doors.
right, and then when the door happens, it's like, oh, I get it.
I get it.
I get
You're like
it.
you're like a what is it, like college university courses, like we're paying you like for like an hour to talk just about doors.
Yep. That will be the last game for the evening, Stormblaze.
Oh boy,
So,
that's funny.
Oh boy. But yeah, you should definitely check out the podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on most of the podcast listening devices. I'm on Audible, Amazon Music. One of the places that I'm not is like Apple Music.
Craigslist? Oh. Music also works.
Yeah, I am not on Craigslist either. But I didn't know they had podcasts on Craigslist.
I don't think they have podcasts on Craigslist.
Well, they do now.
Making it happen.
We're gonna set it up right now. But yeah, we're trying to grow the YouTube channel. It's doing okay. I have 138 subscribers there, and I have
Nice.
over 400 something on Twitch. And holy crap, the delay on YouTube is unheard of.
Is it really?
Yeah, so currently it is now Tim's turn before
Jeez.
I die.
Jeez.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now and rethink my life choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna be up for Magic tomorrow because I really want to play Baldur's Gate. You know, I have one complaint about Baldur's Gate, and it's only because I'm bad at video games. And and here's why. I forget to save all the fucking time. Like all I have to do is hit F5 like every other minute and I'll be fine. But my last stream, I accomplished literally nothing. Maybe I killed a bugbear. I don't even know. I have to look.
Because you died and hadn't saved?
Right. And then like, but sometimes
I
there's
didn't re-
auto
I
saves
didn't
and shit
realize that
too.
was a thing anymore. Like in most games, that's not a thing.
Well,
Like, you're
there's
not
auto,
really-
yeah, there's auto saves too, but like, I wish it auto saved more. Then I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
And another thing that drives me nuts, okay, like, I will be talking to someone, right? After I'm done talking to them, I'll click away, but I guess I accidentally click on like an item or something like that, and it will just be like, "You've gone too far," and then everyone attacks me. It's like, what the fuck did I do? I walked away. You've gone too far. Let's kill you. Like, damn. But yeah, that's the only problems that I have with that game. Other than that, the game's great. I am playing a Paladin Warlock. And
Which makes an enormous amount of sense.
oh yeah, it's totally does. But so I plan on taking full arm specialist and sentinel for my 2 feats. So what will happen is, if someone walks within my threatened range, I get to get an attack of opportunity. If I hit them, they stop moving, which means they're not close enough to hit me. And then if I really want to, I can then Eldritch Blast them with Repelling Blast away so that they have to walk into my threatened square again.
I knew some of those words.
Yeah.
I knew none of those words. It's been a while since I played D&D.
Yeah, D&D's great. I wish this die was more readable.
Yeah.
That die is not a readable die. It's a cool die. If someone
Yeah.
asks for a die, you pull out that one.
or this one.
So much.
That's what she said. So here, let me show you a magic trick that I do know. Okay.
Sure.
Let me. Do you believe in miracles by any chance?
I'm in university, so yes, I pray on my finals.
Oh, okay, cool. So I actually have 1, 2, 3 miracle cards, and what makes them miracles, depending which way they're facing, determines what the card is, right? So facing in this direction, we have 1 Clefairy, 2 Clefairy, and 3 Clefairies. But watch, all I have to do is turn the cards around just like this, and it turns into a Koga's Beedrill, right? So I have another Koga's Beedrill, and the middle card is also a Koga's Beedrill, and so is the top card. But all I had to do is turn the card around just like this, and it actually turns back into Clefairy.
But
I know, right? And we're gonna turn it around again, and it's gonna turn into a Koga's Beedrill. But what I really want to find out is what happens when I turn the card face over this way, and it turns into a Mew.
so my question is that if you read them as tarot cards, what's my future?
You're gonna get stung by a bee by something that's really cute, and it's gonna meow at you at the same time.
What a weird bee.
So stop eating mushrooms is what
That's what it's implying, yeah.
That's what your future says.
Yeah.
Stop it. Microdosing for depression is acceptable, but don't eat a whole bag. It's not cool.
I knew someone who ate like the day before like one of our finals, and he wrote it on himself in Sharpie, and he spent the whole day trying to get it off.
That sounds horrible.
Geez. Oh jeez.
Oh no.
It was horrible, but it was very funny.
I can imagine it being quite hilarious. But yeah, I used to perform magic tricks to people at the door when I deliver them pizzas. But it's harder to perform magic when it's cold outside. Because like
yeah, because you don't want to stand there and do it.
Well, no, it's not even
pizza behind someone's ear. Like, I just don't get it.
Well, so it's not even that. So a lot of my magic tricks require things like this, right? So Strax is the top card, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put Strax here on the bottom, right? We're gonna slip him in nice and fair. We're gonna snap our finger and Strax is gonna appear back on the top. Right? But that's not enough. So we're gonna go there's a really thick card in here. We'll add a couple more to the collection just because this is quite the small pile. And sleeves can't be there. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to riffle down the side just like this. And we're going to say that you picked this card here, right? If you picked this card here, it would have been the girl in the fireplace. If you picked this card, it would have been inspiring refrain. But you picked this card, which happens to be Strax. So Strax is everywhere. Yeah, I do cool magic tricks like that when I would deliver pizzas.
It's very cool.
Yeah, apparently I had a Davos in there. Like the real thick, like kill somebody card Davos. Yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to build a deck of nothing but like the giant cards like that they used to give at the in the front of precons.
I don't think that there's enough.
Well, no, because the basic land variants exist.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a commander from 2013 that says it enters with X +1/+1 counters, where X was the mana spent to cast it, and then you can pay X, remove X +1/+1 counters, and deal X damage, or like do this or do that.
Mm-hmm.
But then you build 99 lands, and that
Achieved.
Mission accomplished. But I think it would be cool to build a deck like that. So another deck that I had built that was based off of alternate win cons. Are you familiar with the Doctor Who decks?
I am.
So there was Gallifrey Stands, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other card that I was looking at with it was Mortal Kombat. And are you familiar with Aloran?
off the top of my head.
So it is a green enchantment that costs 4, and it says each player can cast creatures with converted mana cost 3 or less for free. And so what you end up doing is the 14th Doctor costs only 3 mana. So you cast it, and then like so you get as many Doctors as you want into your graveyard. And it was a combo deck, and it could win as early as like turn 3 or turn 2. Because like most of the Doctors have blues, so like if you cast a free Cavern Harpy, you bounce the Doctor, and like if like one of the Doctors were the 3rd Doctor, you're getting treasures on top of all of this as well. So then you cast the 14th Doctor again, middle of the top 14, and you put all these Doctors into your graveyard. And then you have to get like Arcane Adaptation or the other artifact that makes it so all creatures are all creature types, or the chosen creature type. So then you put all your creatures into your graveyard, and then you draw in, since you have infinite mana and infinite like casting and stuff, so you could cast like the 13th Doctor or the 3rd Doctor like 5 billion times, have 5 billion treasures, 5 billion clues. You draw the rest of your library, you get what's it called, either Mortal Kombat, or you like Patriarch's Bidding and bring all your creatures into play, and then you like Gallifrey stands, and then one of the creatures was the Sphinx of the Second Sun, where you can get like a second beginning phase at your end step or whatever. So then I would just win that way. It was very convoluted, but it worked.
It sounds interesting. I'd be interested to see it.
It's on Moxfield. You're more than welcome to check it out. It is.
Maybe I will. I was
Uh,
really intrigued recently by someone played this like Timna and Ludovic deck. I was like, oh god, this sounds awful. But it was like all backgrounds and sagas without green. It was
oh,
one of the most fun.
I did the same thing with Tana and Timna, so it's without blue.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like some of the it was like a saga and background deck, and it was like very fun.
Yeah, so I call it my commander deck because
My commander.
so all but like 8 cards involve my commander.
That's
Like
cool.
it will say commander, that's like it's like the Legion creatures, backgrounds, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of stuff
And then
like that.
Someone plays the Path to Exile on your commander, and then you just cry.
Oh no, it's fine because I'll just cast it again, and then I'll use one of the Commander Storm cards that will, like, I had the black one in there that will like half life totals, and it just does it for each time I've cast my commander. But since I cast my commander 4 times, like each commander twice, I'm gonna have everyone's life total 4 times or whatever. Yeah, that deck's a lot of fun too. Yeah, so if you're on Moxfield, search for Did Someone Call for a Doctor? That's the name of the deck. And that's 5 color. Because I have a problem with building 5 color deck. Because I have 4. Wait. I have Garth. I have Prismatic Bridge. I have Tisei. And then for a while, my Doctor deck was 5 colors. Yeah, this deck's fun. Someone called. So yeah, the commander is Clara Oswald and the 14th Doctor. And it is really it's really just an Aloran deck that wins with the Doctor. I thought it was pretty interesting. The problem is, like, all the Doctors that aren't the 3rd Doctor really don't do anything to help me anymore. So, Tim, I'm thinking we can work on the episode next week and then maybe record next Sunday.
Yeah. What's happening next weekend? Yeah.
I don't think I have anything next weekend. No, I don't.
I don't think so either. So yeah, I will do my very best to try to keep an eye on it this week and spend some time thinking it through.
Yeah. Maybe we can do like a Discord call on
I think we
like
should.
Wednesday or something.
It'd have to be like during the regular nighttime hours.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
But yeah, I'm down for that.
So you want to? What day works best for you to do a call like that?
I think it probably is Wednesday.
Okay. I was just saying that because it was the middle of the week.
Yeah, my classes don't pick back up until the beginning of next week, so
Okay.
Really, I don't think there's a huge difference in any of those days. I can say that I have really early days Monday and Tuesday this week, but I don't think the back half of the week is going to be like that.
Okay.
So Wednesday seems like as good a day as any.
All right, sounds good to me. So we'll plan for Wednesday then. Yeah, this deck's pretty cool. And surprisingly not that expensive. Like, I say that and it's like $500. But like if you were to look at my door deck or something here, let's see what my door deck is worth.
Well, the thing is, like, it sounds like a lot, but at the end of the day, what you can do is you can slowly trade up, or you can slowly.
Right.
A lot
Well,
of people find proxy.
Right, and the land base is what's making that expensive, and I quite frankly have a good start for that. Yeah, the revolving door is the deck list. So like this deck is $1,200. And again, this is not also including the dual lands that I have in the deck. Like I own 3 dual lands, and then like the dual lands that I have in that deck are all proxied. But they're good proxies.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that casual players complain the most about proxies.
Like I don't understand like what's wrong with proxies. Like as long as you're not going like absolutely banana sandwich and you're not like
just stick to the power level and then I'm chilling.
Yeah, isn't that's exactly right? Like, isn't that more to the point? Like, as long as you are playing, because if you're playing, it's the same thing as playing on Moxfield, right? Like, if you don't allow people to do that, you're just gatekeeping at that point. You're basically saying you don't have enough money to play at my table. Like, that's fucked.
Yeah,
like that's not cool.
Moxfield is people don't like it because you can, like, apparently you can cheat on it really easily. I've never experienced someone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I could see it's pretty easy to cheat.
Because you can stack your hand.
It's not worth it.
It's at that point, like, you can cheat in paper magic and you're still cheating.
I mean, right. You just saw what I can do with cards, right? Like, you don't think I couldn't cheat if I wanted to?
Yeah, no, you lost for like, you chose to lose, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. If you're having such a bad day that you need to cheat in a game that has 0 stakes, like, do it. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, because the game on Spell Table literally has 0 stakes. And that's why I always say, Rule 0, let's have fun. Like, we're just here to have fun. So what were you going to say, Tim? I'm sorry. I felt like I interrupted you.
No, I'm good. I'm basically the same thing. Like, if that's where you're at, if you're, if you're cheating on like you said, in a game that has no stakes, it's there's something else going on there. I think an incredibly trusting person most of the time, just because I really do believe and this is the optimist in me, but I really believe it, that people operate in good faith most of the time, and
Right.
that you just actually don't notice when they are. And the way that our brains register memories, like you remember when something's kind of weird or strange or emotionally arresting. So those memories get kind of highlighted in your brain. So it's like if you have a bad time, you kind of remember it a little bit more vividly.
Well,
than
it's
you do.
it's the whole like when it comes to like comments about restaurants or service industry or anything, like people are more willing to write bad things than they are to write positive things.
Right. And so, I actually think, and I really think the point I'm trying to make is that when things go well, most of the time you don't even notice. Like
Right.
it doesn't even register to you because you just get used to things going that way. And so it really, like, people are acting in good faith a vast majority of the time. But then you have a couple of isolated incidents where somebody's acting in bad faith, and suddenly you think, oh, everybody cheats all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not an accurate representation of the numbers. It's just a feeling.
Oh, this is actually a prime example of what my daughter. So, my daughter likes the Cheeto mac and cheese, right? That you can get in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she asked two of her friends at her bus stop, and both of them didn't like it. So she was like, "Oh, I guess I'm the only person that likes it because my friends
Two
don't
bold
like
people.
right."
That's
So
right.
I straight up told her, I was like, "That's not a good enough sample size, honey. Like,
That's right.
You have
that's a
to-
very small sample size. You need more data.
you need more data." And like it's like kind of like the same thing, like where it's just like you have one bad game. Like, I'm probably going to remember this last game forever because I didn't do anything and I got utterly destroyed. Because I'm salty about it. But like, I'll never forget. Actually, that's a lie. I'll never forget the first time I doored 3 people in a row.
But I think that like that still supports the argument, and it is because that was a spectacular positive thing.
Yeah.
And what I'm talking about is that most of reality and most of human experience lives in this very, very large gray area between the spectacularly good and the spectacularly bad. And we don't register that middle ground nearly as much. So you start to get that sample size, right? Where it's like, this happens to me or this happens to me, when really the reality is both ends of that happen very little. Very, very little. And what reality is much, much more here in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I was looking at the wrong deck list. I was like, I don't have a lot of these cards in here anymore. Aha, I found it. So, the updated list with the dual lands is $5,104.
Yeah.
And I own 3 of the 10 that are in here, so that's not so bad, right?
I mean, it's a lot better than most people. I will tell you that much.
It's true. I have to figure out. I think my next. So we're going to MagicCon Chicago in February, and I try to buy like one big ticket card at MagicCons and stuff, and I think I want to go with Wheel of Fortune.
That's a really fun one. It's also really good.
But I don't know. Like, I think.
Go with the Guy's Carol.
I don't have that big of a budget.
That's fair.
Well, it depends. I mean, I do plan on trading a whole bunch of my stuff. Depending on how much I get, I could probably get it.
I mean, I'll like.
But I don't have a deck for Gaia's Cradle right now, anyway.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, like I don't really buy cards to collect. Like I've stopped buying stuff. I just trade. But
I don't
like,
go to a card store enough to trade anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the way that I see it is that if you use it or find enjoyment out of it, then I'd do that. Like I don't like. I understand the point of collecting, but I don't do it myself. I think Wheel of Fortune's a good one. But
Well, I have a deck that it could go in. It could either go in
that's what I was
Garth,
gonna say.
or it could also go in my Windgrace deck, because my Windgrace deck Hold on, let me tell you how much that one is. And there is 0 proxies in that deck.
Yeah, like if you're gonna use the card, you're gonna have a lot more
Right.
use out of it. Now, I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, it's cheap by any means. It's not cheap. It's very expensive.
Great.
There it is.
All right. You ready to hear the Lord Windgrace total?
Hold on. 3,500.
Oh, that's
I want to
cute.
guess. I want to guess 7,800.
Not quite. It's $4,654.
I was closest without going over. Price is Right rules.
Yeah, so I mean, I also own a Mox Diamond and it's in the deck, and that's according to this $679. Well, that and the 2 dual lands or 3 dual lands that are in here. Like Badlands is $399, Taiga is $349, and Bayou is $1,100. Other big ticket items are the foil vampire tutor that I have in the deck. That actually gone down in price too. Demonic tutor is always a big one. I have the old school mana crypt, which is $279. Oh, squandered resources has gone down in price too.
I haven't seen that card in a minute.
Oh, I love that card. I actually, huh? I mean, you traded it to me.
The only time I see, I know.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, like I just like that card, like that deck is I feel like the only time I've ever seen. That's not true. I can think of at least one other person that we played against where we saw squandered resources. It's great in any kind of like Golgari land manipulation. deck.
Of course. Wow, Chandra's Ignition's $21. That's silly.
It's because it's a win condition. You can kill you can kill the whole table. With
Well,
that
it's also
card.
foil too. Like I have a foil promo of it, and that's $21. Oh, Awaken in the Woods went down in price. That's disappointing.
It did not get as much like attention.
All right, have a good day, Luke.
Yeah.
See you later.
Have a good night. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, Awaken the Woods did not get the attention that I expected it to, and really like it didn't get it in standard. Actually, it's still in standard. I think it's going to be in standard for a bit yet because they extended standard by an additional year, so it's not going to rotate until this September. And when it does, I think we still keep Brothers War because I think it's the 4 sets that drop off are the 2 Innistrad sets, Kamigawa, and Streets of New Capenna. So we get another 1.5 years of Brothers War. So I don't know. Maybe it'll turn a corner at some point. But that card definitely did not get the.
Damn, I didn't realize I have a foil expedition map that like the borderless one. That's $28.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I'm just like looking at some of these cards. Oh, when did you get in here? That's not fucking.
It's a little creepy.
It's very creepy. Like,
Space through the door.
Amulet of Vigor is $30. Like, it's weird. I have like some cards that are only like $5, and then there's like Dockside Distortion is $90. Good gracious.
It's Windgrace, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about?
Yeah.
Do you have an Urza Saga in that deck?
No, I don't. I just haven't gotten one yet.
Yeah, I actually like I got a bunch of Magic packs in my stocking, and that was the money card I pulled.
Well, if you're looking to ship it off, let me know.
I'm not.
I assumed that would be the case, but a brother can ask.
$43 card.
Yeah, I just haven't like found the will to buy it.
I mean, that's what MagicCon is for, or at least one of the things it can be for. Return target permanent. You gain 4 life.
What land do I get rid of though?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know that the deck wants it necessarily. It's just that it digs out the 1-cost artifact, so you can.
It's
get,
1 or 0, right?
I think it is, yeah. So you.
So
can
it gets
a whole bunch. Yeah, it gets Amulet of Vigor.
It gets Vigor, Soul Ring, Expedition Map, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, and Mox Diamond. I mean, that's still pretty good.
I'm actually not sure how many I have. I knew I had one before. I had one in Saheeli, which I was looking at my Saheeli deck today, and I really need to go in and rebuild it. I still want to. I
love your Saheeli deck, yeah, but like
I like it,
like
but
going
it's
from
lost
square one and just starting over again, yeah.
Kinda like it's just lost its focus, and it has a lot to do with the fact that I have pilfered from it to build other decks.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
like it really has lost. I think it's too spread out, and it's not focused enough to be I feel like it's a deck where like it's gonna spin its wheels and not do a whole lot, or it's gonna do something really not fun for everybody else, and that's the worst of both worlds. Like I really want it to be in the middle where it does something that's unique or fun and isn't necessarily unfun for everybody else.
Yeah, I'm definitely regretting not buying that Secret Lair.
Yeah, you can still get those cards. I mean, I'm sure it would not be as
The
cheap
problem
as
is I mean, I can get Lord Windgrace for the price that I could have gotten that whole Secret Lair for.
right.
But I mean, I love that shirt too. Like there's no denying it. It's like one of my favorite shirts to pick. It also helps that it's just like it fits me really well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, not a lot of shirts fit me very well.
Yeah, I totally can relate to that.
This jersey fits me well. That's why I keep picking it too.
Yeah.
Like
It's funny. I probably have a dozen different T-shirts, and there's probably about 3 or 4 that just keep getting rotated to the front because they're the ones that actually feel nice.
Yeah. Or like just the quality of them, like the quality of the material itself. So, what's the next set that's coming out? That would be coming out around MagicCon.
It Murders at Karlov Manor.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's Ravnica again, so it's Ravnica, and I think I haven't actually seen Ravnica Remastered, which I wasn't sure if it was a paper set or not, but I believe that
it is. Yeah, it's a paper set that came out in January last year.
No, it didn't.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of Dominaria Remastered.
Yeah. Ravnica Remastered has. I'm not sure that it has come out yet. Release date January 12th. Comes out next week.
Oh,
sweet. So that will be pretty fresh, and that is, as it says, it is all reprints from previous Ravnica, and there's been 3 Ravnica blocks.
Yeah.
So there's it's 9 different sets. Cyclonic Rift is in it. Bob's in it again. A small handful of other cards that have some value to them.
Shocklands.
Let me look. Yes,
Nice.
The Shocklands are in it. Looks like maybe all of them. Yeah, I see a friendly color and an angry color. So yes, that's going to bring the prices of shit, because the price of shock got pretty high there.
Yeah, that was kind of like crazy.
So yeah, it's not like super value, so it's like a mid value. I mean, it does have the shocks in it, so that's something. But that'll be out. So as far as limited environments, that'll be something to play. But Murders at Karlov Manor is going to be the which we haven't seen very much of at all, because it comes out in February. It comes out at the beginning of February, so it'll be like 2 weeks old by the time we go.
Oh, that Cataract deck was fun. All right, my friend. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you for playing with me, and I will probably text you before then, but if not, I'll talk to you on Wednesday.